Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to the AEW Dynamite Watchalong for February 26th. It is the last AEW Dynamite of this month. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, as always, joined by one half of the California Connection, Righteous Reg. Reg, what up?
In the building, your favorite rap, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster. It's Wednesday. I haven't seen my friend Denise in 500 years. Very excited to be here. Very excited to talk shop with her. Got my, I'm not showing any bias today, but we're shouting out the big homie Brian Keith today.
Oh
so,
my God, are we
no
going to
bias.
get your song on Dynamite today?
Denise, I have been praying to the gods, the wrestling gods, the McDonald's gods. I've been praying to the dollar store gods, and this might be the first time ever on Max on Dynamite, Denise. Let's cross our fingers.
Dude, I really, really hope so. And against Will Ospreay, which means you know that more people are going to be watching that point in time of Dynamite to see what they do. Reg, yeah, I was about to say I don't ever remember it like playing on Dynamite because usually he'll come out with what's his face with Jericho, yeah.
Yeah, it's played on Max on Collision. The last time he was on Collision against Bandito, it played. So I'm hoping that we get it tonight. What would be a great way to start almost my birthday month. Shout out to me.
That's true. Your birthday's coming up too. It's somewhere in my calendar. I'm like, it's somewhere in my calendar.
What's up with your fit today, Denise? You got like on a pantsuit. You look presidential today.
I'm looking presidential?
Yeah, look at you. You're on the campaign trail.
So what do you call it? This outfit is something that I totally replicated from Taylor Swift. So I'm wearing her Super Bowl outfit right now. So you can't tell. I mean, it's the cheap version. It's like we're not in the same tax bracket version, but she wore a jacket just like this. Look at this. I mean, hers was $3,000. Mine's like 40 bucks from Amazon. And then look at the shorts. They're bedazzled.
Oh my God. What is going on here?
And I took off the boots because the boots, like I got a little uncomfortable with them, but I have some big white boots. I'm going to show them to you. Hold on.
I got uncomfortable with them. You guys, how did we go from me saying she's presidential to a Taylor Swift?
Big white boots.
Big white boots.
Yeah. Aren't they good? They look really, really great on. But after I took my pictures and my selfies, I started cleaning the house and I was walking back and forth and I was like, I can't walk back and forth in these shoes. Hold on.
That's small. Am I still here? Like, what? I don't know what is going on. How did I switch?
I don't know what happened.
Why am I over here now? What the hell?
That was weird. I don't know what happened. But anyway, so this look is completely replicated. And look, I even have the little necklace.
Unreal.
I mean, it's all different, but you know.
This is a cult.
What do you mean?
This is a cult.
Tired. I saw her outfit and I was like, wow, she looks so good. I want to, wear something similar. So I just bought all the cheap versions off of Amazon.
I got to look just like our fearless leader and make sure the whole gang is the same. Like there's 300,000 other women that are dressed just like you right now. Weird.
Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of things about me that are exactly like that I've copied from Taylor. You just wouldn't know because I've been doing them for years.
Wow. That's
like
so
I wear
weird.
red lipstick because of Taylor. I wear eyeliner because of Taylor. Like the cat eyeliner because of Taylor. I have bangs because of Taylor. I know.
Just scratching my head for no reason, not because of you.
And depending on what era we're in and what era I feel like being in, I'll buy clothes that's similar to that era.
Eras. I see what you're doing.
What are we doing? All right.
Isn't that a thing? Taylor Swift, does she have eras or something?
Yeah, she's got eras. She went on the Eras tour, Reg. Where you been? All right. I'm waiting for this to start. Hold on. Let me get this going.
Let's go, Dynamite.
Hold on a second. It still hasn't started. They're late.
Go Dynamite.
By the way, thank you so much to everybody who's tuning in to the watch along. If you're here for the first time, I will get the audio rolling in just a second. It's kind of lagging right now. Did this start for you on Max already?
No, it's still doing the little.
Okay. Here we go.
Maybe now. Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
All right. How's the volume?
Fireworks.
How's the volume? Good.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
But you know what's funny? Really quickly before we transfer and start talking about wrestling, notice how today was the one day you actually noticed and complimented my presidential look.
What do you mean the one day?
Which means that my plan to buy all the cheap versions of Taylor Swift's clothes is working.
I guess it worked. Yeah, I noticed. With my own eyes, immediately I was like, oh, look at that Taylor Swift fit.
Oh, here we go. We're kicking things off with Adam Copeland.
I just wanted to show you your ride tonight. See you soon.
Who's he talking to?
He says that your ride tonight. See you soon. So John Moxley.
Okay.
He's gonna, I guess, beat him and throw him into an ambulance.
Good luck.
I mean, I think we should just do an impromptu ambulance match.
Why? That's like the worst match ever. Worst match type.
No, it's not. That is not the worst match type.
Not a fan.
I would be down for an ambulance match.
No, you wouldn't.
By the way, I want to start off by thanking John Stanley, who just became a brand new member of the DWO. Thank you so much, John, for becoming a member. Let me give some shout outs to people, by the way, because I haven't shouted anybody out yet. That's so rude. All right, we got Ebony Prince in here. We got Only WWE Talk, Mike Kowinski, Joseph Boza, Arthur Thompson, Bonkers LFC, Vasco. We got Caesar Canete. I messed that up. Sorry. We got Young on Watch. We got Clown. We got Charos. We got King of Strong Style, Chris Holsinger, Ender Buckley, Big G, Alexander B. Brown. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got Mike Kowinski, Egg C Trek Jedi, Doppelganger 399, Jack Blacksuit, and let me shut up because MJF saying.
Maxwell.
They getting like a butt tattoo?
I don't know what's happening. A colonic? He's too young for that.
A colonoscopy?
No, he's too young for that.
I've watched on as hypocrites have chanted cowboy shit at a faker, a phony, a pretender, when I'm right here, literally giving you an arm and a leg. Now I'm truly going to bet on myself.
Tell him, Max.
People are spoiled. You're part of a generation that got to watch the best to ever do it in real time. And you people chose him? I used to believe in 3 letters.
What 3
Now
letters?
there's only 3 letters that matter to me. Not AEW, not FAN, but MJF.
All he needed was 45 seconds.
What is that? Oh, it's laser hair removal.
I was gonna say you would know. You'd be doing these.
Yeah,
things.
that's what laser hair removal or tattoo removal. I haven't done tattoo removal, but laser hair removal looks just like that. Although I don't think he put laser hair removal on his thigh. So tattoo.
Well, let's see. Yeah, well, there
the AEW tattoo. Remember he had the AEW tattoo. Okay.
But also hair removal looks exactly like that. They just zap you with a little laser over and over.
He's trying to trick us into thinking he actually had that tattoo.
Didn't he have it lower? I thought it was on his ankle.
What a night it's going to be, guys. You
He never had it.
Just the way it started.
Look at that guy falling down right there.
Did you see that? Was that part of the bit?
Yes, determined Hangman Adam Page.
Okay, I need to know if this was part of the bit.
I don't know what that was. That guy was falling down.
I know. I didn't even look at Hangman. I was too caught up on the guy in the back.
If that wasn't, that's so funny.
Neon PRDX music says Botchamania.
They're like, get out of the way, dude. He's like, whoops.
That was my favorite AEW moment ever in all of history.
So good. That guy's a superstar. What happened there? Rewind it.
You know what's funny? I think it was a situation where they were like, hey, stay clear. Someone's going to walk by and we're going to shoot here. You just do your thing. And you probably got a little nervous and then just like fucked it up.
And he can't be focused.
He's like, oh, you guys meant right now?
Wait a second. Let's go back to the ring.
I haven't seen him in Solo in a while.
Solo. Shout out to Solo, one of the trainers at West Coast Pro Academy.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Big boot by Hangman, who's in a rage.
Okay, and Daddy, because you said the tattoo was on the back of his calf, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that makes sense. The guy looked like he was on his lower thigh.
Absolutely.
Just camera views, camera trick.
Even more so from him.
Okay.
Excalibur. Hangman Adam Page dragging Solo's eyes.
You can never get the AEW audio
Solo
good.
elevates up and over.
What do you mean?
Like,
kick from Solo. And Taz, this is
it
where
always
the
sounds
lack of
either too
warm-up,
low
the
to
lack
me
of
or too
preparation for a
high.
match could-
Like, I can
No.
never
I'm
find
gonna
the
say Copeland,
proper
Hangman.
balance for it.
What's your place right now?
I don't even know. It's like,
Is it too high, too low?
right now it's a little, not right now it's fine. I think
Okay.
I got it down.
Oh, it's over. Boom.
Yeah.
See ya, Solo.
Fastest match in Dynamite history?
Potentially.
If only Will Washington was here, he'd be like, well,
Actually, it
on
was on the
January 3rd,
yeah.
2020,
That double dub.
there was a 0.07 second match.
So this is actually the second blah blah blah. Fucking hell.
Thank you, Maxwell. He says the volume is good. Great. Okay, good.
And the chair in the ring.
Well, we just saw that Max isn't
excited
here.
for this Revolution card, by the way.
It's shaping up.
It really is shaping up.
Something to say, and if I had to
When they just had
Chaos.
announced when they had just announced the main event, I was like, but now they just been bam, bam, bam. Every match has been a hit.
That I hate in this world, and it's running out of biscuits. English ivy. And when a little bitch with a leaking spray tan spits in my face.
Yeah, he's still mad about that spit, Denise.
I would be too, bro. Gotta check
Yeah.
himself for COVID and shit.
So I
Honestly.
am going to sit right here until someone finds me, Maxwell, Jacob, Friedman. They drag him into this ring.
It doesn't look like MJF's there, though.
No,
He's
his thing
clearly in
was,
some
it
doctor's
said Long.
facility.
It said Long Island on that doctor's schmuck or whatever. Screw.
Let's have someone drag MJF in. Come on now.
He's not there.
If I'm MJF, I might be second guessing this because this man looks deranged, Hangman.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We've seen the lengths that
Maybe this is a trick.
Will go to when he feels like he's been wronged.
Maybe this is a
Yeah,
trick.
because what do you do when you say, oh, hey, I'm going to stay here until this person comes out?
Mhm.
You're going to look like a goof if they never come out and you have to leave.
Oh, there he is.
Bloody towel. What the hell's that about?
What is
MJF has the Easter egg purple suit.
Pretty good. Pretty good pastels. What's
That
he
one
gonna
makes
say?
me feel like I got to go outside and hunt for some eggs.
Easter is coming up.
Yeah,
Easter.
that's true.
Well, Hangman, you want to fight me right now in front of all these people right now?
SD.
Facts.
Well, yeah, we know that. We know now.
Look at you. You're an animal, man. A ruthless killer devoid of any and all emotion. You're heartless, dude. I'm not fighting you right now.
Nuh-uh, don't do that.
Look, I don't even know if I have a prayer on March 9th at Revolution in LA. I'm worried. Matter of fact, you know what, Hanger? I'm going to go back home to the most magical place in the world, Long Island, New York.
Every time he says that, I keep wanting to say Anaheim, California.
Not magical. He is in the most magical place on earth, though, California.
Anaheim, that's where Disneyland is.
Oh, my God.
Well, not right now.
Silly me. I totally forgot why I came out here. I'm awfully worried about your friend, Hangman.
Which one?
I was gonna, yeah, which one?
He
You
ain't
should
got no
probably
friend.
check on him.
Maybe CD.
I
Oh,
guess
Christopher
now's the
Daniels,
part where
yeah.
we find out who's actually real.
Mm,
Oh, that's right, because remember he told him that he's real, that MJF is fake.
still mad about it. They're both still mad about last week.
Last week, that MJF, he wasn't real. That it was all a charade. Wait a second. Oh,
Ugh.
gosh. Daniels.
This looks like a horror
He
film.
is a mess,
Christopher
guys.
Daniels is
He
covered in
absolutely-
blood.
MJF came out with that bloody towel.
Oh no.
Oh,
we need
no.
some medical attention for Christopher
Why's he just standing
Daniels.
there?
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
so funny because whenever someone's in a brawl, the security guard runs out there so fast. You have a bloody official in the back, and no one has gone to his assistance.
A guy just laying in his own blood. You're like, let me just get a coffee first.
I don't know.
actually.
I mean,
Right,
I guess
right.
we're fixing to find out here.
Now Hangman's going to get him.
Well,
He's already
just
dead.
arrived at this arena
Okay,
moments
I think
ago.
they're gonna end up using Adam
Daniels
Copeland's
could be anywhere
ambulance.
back here.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, where's the guy? Where's the
Man.
guy? Oh, so he dropped the chair. Because if you notice, all of the chairs were stacked.
Yeah,
so that's the
what it
chair
was.
he
What is
dropped.
now, yeah, Hangman finding Christopher
Now watch your
Daniels.
back,
Get over here.
Hangman.
You see what I'm
Get
saying?
over here.
They were all just standing there.
Medical staff.
Oh, it's
attending to
Levi.
Christopher Daniels.
Levi's helping him. That's the homie Levi.
Understandably, Hangman Adam Page shaken, and
Yeah.
Tez, was this
Help
a
out CD,
case
Levi.
of MJF trying to call Hangman Adam Page's bluff, showing who's real, who's the true heartless one.
I think so. And unfortunately, CD, Chris Daniels, was the sacrificial lamb, Shivani,
on.
for MJF.
CD's
Hangman.
retired.
You're right, Ted. That's a horrible sight, but it's
He's
not
retired,
beneath
and we're seeing
someone
more of
like
Christopher
MJF.
Daniels than
And
we
I'm
ever
telling you, he wants
did.
to ratchet it up. What's gonna
Honestly.
happen on
He's on TV
Revolution
every
coming up.
week
He's
now.
just done
Part of the
that.
storyline
We
and
talked
shit.
about how
Jeez,
the
All
Louise.
of it.
that Hangman Adam Page will go to when he feels like he's wrong.
Right.
When
What's
his
next?
family's been wronged, and
Come on,
especially
move
when his
on. Why are we
I
on
feel like
these
you're taking a little
guys?
too
And I
long
think
here.
MJF
What's next?
He's going to have hell to pay.
Let's
at
go.
Revolution, just under 2 weeks away. in
We're
Los Angeles.
impatient.
All right, what is this? Death Riders? No, Don Callis family.
Oh,
Yeah, you can see Kyle Fletcher's pants from way back there.
Oh, I saw Don Callis's bald head, and I was like, oh, it's the Don Callis family. That's why first I said the Death Riders because I just saw a bald head, and I'm
Oh,
like,
you saw his
Death
bald.
Riders. And I'm like, oh wait, no, there's another bald head. Okay, it's the Don Callis family.
And the bounty
Yep.
hunter, Brian Keith, has stepped up to collect that bounty.
Oh look, it's Big Jim Tito.
Oh, let's go.
That's him, right?
Bad dude Tito, yeah.
Yeah.
A successful title defense.
California.
Former champion Bandito.
All the Cali homies are getting a shot.
Really wrestling a great match, a lot of confidence. Bandito with a tornado
Oh,
right there,
Chris Jericho had a
showing
good
his
match with
power and
Bandito. Who's
caliber.
surprised?
But when he tried the 21 place,
Did you watch it?
Chris Jericho
Yeah, it was
one
pretty
step
good.
ahead.
They had a good match last time too.
Yeah, Bandito's he's
Like,
a beast.
Yeah, that was great. I like brother and sister Chris Jericho and Moné.
Congratulations on successfully defending your championship against Bandito, an instant classic on Collision.
Get out of my room, Renee.
I was wondering.
No. I know what you're doing here, Renee. Of course, you want to congratulate. I know what's being called one of the greatest main events in Collision history, but I think you're really
we're not
here
saying all that.
because you want to apologize to me for the way you treated me last week, right?
Yes. I was also wondering how this match came together between Will Ospreay and Brian Keith.
Funny you should ask that.
What's up, pal?
Now, Chris Jericho, the greatest of all time, assures me that he's got the solution. You know, sometimes we have to outsource problems in today's society. I tried to handle this situation with Will Ospreay in-house. I gave the opportunity to someone in my family, and that person dropped the ball. Will Ospreay is a degenerate piece of garbage, so I need someone, Chris, who's used to dealing with degenerate pieces of garbage, like a bounty hunter.
Yeah, well, I'll tell
Okay,
you
that
this,
makes a little sense.
At
I like
this
that.
stage of my career, I don't have to help anybody. I choose to. And I chose to help Brian Keith because in my experience, bigger isn't necessarily better. But Brian Keith
I don't know
is
about
better.
that.
Brian Keith has what it takes
I was
to
like, let's maybe
champion
reel it
the
in,
world.
CJ.
But more importantly, he has what it takes to beat Will Ospreay tonight.
He does. That's
Trust me,
true.
Don, Brian Keith's your man.
He is.
That's all I need to hear from the GOAT. All right, Davis,
Let's be
let's
real. We
go.
just want to hear Reg's song play on
That's
AEW
it. That's all I
Dynamite. That's
care
it, all
about.
right?
Thank you for your time.
Against Ospreay, come on. Help.
Will Ospreay walking into action tonight on Dynamite with a big.
All right, let me give some shout outs to everybody. We got W Stein 79 in here. We got Vlad the King of Strong Style. Larice Johnson, good to see you. Yes, we learned that size does matter after the Grand Slam Australia show, by the way.
That's a fact. People notice if you're not big enough. That's a big fact. It's true.
We got Straight Edge Mikey in here. Who else do we got? We got Lisa Hart. We got Ted Ruza. Defcon Prime and his Power Pets. His first time here. Hell yeah, man.
Let's go.
If this is your first time here, please introduce yourself. If I haven't said hello to you, please keep updating the chat so I can see your name in here and I can make sure to shout you out. I don't like to talk during promos, so we usually get quiet during that time, but for everything else, we'll kind of like, obviously chat it up with everybody. We got PLG here who says Cali Connection, let's go.
California.
We got Defcon here who says, what happens first? NXT talent wins TNA Gold or TNA wrestler wins NXT Gold? I'm going to say,
NXT talent wins TNA.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think Fraction's gonna win the titles from Hardys.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see a TNA wrestler with NXT gold unless NXT is gonna adopt them and take them into their own.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, let's see who else we got here. We got Marcus Robinson Johnson, who says sponsored by Blue Chew for real. We got Spike Hunter, who says shout out to Reg. We got Brandon in the house. Austin Wright, good to see you. W Stein says Reg needs to check his hands during the Harley Cameron match.
Listen, they're up here. That's it. I'm keeping them at bay the whole time. At bay.
We got Crazy 101 in here. We got Antonio Rivera, Tracy WV. Good to see you. King Michael Gann 123 also here. Miss WWE girl, thank you so much for your kind comment. We got Luis in here. Thank you so much, Mikey, for the kind comment. We got Gio. We got Blaze. We got a lot of new people today.
Denise.
Oh, it's time.
That's my voice. That is my voice. Let's go.
Step into the ring with an athlete like Will Ospreay, with somebody with the resume of Will Ospreay. That's a huge
me.
Oh, Keith, but is tonight going to be more
so good? That's me. That's my voice, Denise. My voice is on there. Like right now, my voice was just playing on Max. Brian Keith's going to wrestle Will Ospreay. Shout out to the homie Rich Lotta too. He's on here too.
You know what I mean? That's what I really feel Brian Keith's here to do.
That feels so good. So crazy.
Love the focus on Will Ospreay's eyes there, Taz. He's got to be focused. He's got to be wondering
so
crazy.
What
he's in store for.
I love it.
Jericho's here. We saw that from earlier today. Mark Davis is here. So Will Ospreay has his work cut out.
That's my favorite part. Congratulations, Reg. Guys, that was Reg's song. What you guys just heard from Bounty Hunter, Brian Keith, getting that opportunity. Reg, congratulations, man. How does it feel? You officially made your Dynamite debut.
I made my Dynamite debut. It feels amazing. It's awesome. It's great. For it to be Brian Keith feels even more amazing. It's a wrestling dream come true, man. I've been watching wrestling my entire life. It's like something I've always wanted. So cool.
Hell yeah, man. We got everybody here congratulating Reg, by the way. Congratulations. Everybody's congratulating me right now. Hell yeah, man, as we should. Thank you so much to everybody showing some love to Reg for getting his song on there. We've been waiting for this for a long time. I mean, your song has been out there for a while. So for this to finally happen was awesome.
Against Will Ospreay again, Denise, it like feels so much better. Even like everybody's gonna watch this and they're gonna hear that.
Yes, we're getting all the congratulations in here. Thank you so much. Jay Grouse says Reg buyout Death Rebel.
I can't. I have no parts.
That's so awesome. I'm just popping up all the congratulations.
So sick.
And then where was I? I was reading something earlier. Let me catch up.
Hold on to the trunks.
And this is awesome too, Denise, because, you know, BK has been with Chris Jericho and he's kind of been comic relief for a lot of this. Now he gets to show that, like, he's in here for a reason, you guys.
Yes. Also, I didn't finish reading Blaze Cita's comment. That's the one I was on. It says, long-time listener, first-time live chat. Love you guys. Keep up the great work. Hoping King Switch gets a real push for a singles title. Thank you so much, by the way, to everybody who's tuning in for the first time, regulars, all of that. We just come in here, chill, and have a good time.
Yep.
Thank you so much to everybody sending in super chats. I will make sure to get those during the commercial break so that we pay the proper attention to all of that. Yes, Reg, you're famous.
How about that? That's a callback. You used to do that.
Famous.
Hold on, I gotta think about this. I'm gonna blow you up on Twitter.
Famous. You know, a niche wrestling show. I love, and that's amazing. So cool.
Yep. Will Ospreay
on AEW. What a life.
Changing the tempo.
Shout out to Mikey Ruckus.
Match with Brian Keith. A handful of hair. Changing the tempo.
Shout out to BK.
Will Ospreay with that knee to the midsection.
I told BK when he got signed, I was like, you might, it was this thing he was supposed to have, you know, still tipping because he's a Swisher House athlete. And so I was like, if it's not that song, then like, better know. And like Ruckus, I messaged Ruckus like a year and a half ago or whenever Brian Keith got signed and I was off. when somebody's got to rap on this song, there better not be anybody in the world that raps on it that's not me. And so as soon as he got the song, he was like, here you go. And so that's how it came together.
He said on the game that we did, he said that he discovered Brian Keith through you. And that's why he was like, when I think of Brian Keith and putting his song together, I was thinking of Reg.
Oh my God. Yeah, because I had made him #1 on the BW 500. And so that's how Ruckus said he discovered Brian Keith. And like part of the reason Brian Keith was on the AEW radars because of that list too. No problem, no big deal. So yeah, it's crazy how this happened.
All right, I'm tweeting congrats to Righteous Reg. His song finally played on AEW Dynamite. He did Brian Keith's song. Let's effing go.
Let's go.
I'm good. Change directions in there.
That sounds dope.
Missed it.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Oh no. Don't do that, Ospreay. Stay on him, BK. Boom. Big boot.
Oh, he got his clock cleaned on that one, guys. Did Ospreay.
And I'm not sure Brian Keith realized that Ospreay came up clutching that knee.
Go after that knee, BK.
I'm giving you 5 flame emojis, Reg.
5 flamers?
5 flames. I usually do like 3. You got 5.
Wow. Light it up. Light it up.
That's so awesome. All right, guys, we're on a first commercial break. Thank you so much to everybody joining us here today. Tenruza, no. He says, Denise, wear your glasses. It's okay.
Yeah, you're blind.
It's because the second screen is too far. Because I tweet on the second screen and it's too far. Okay,
that's what blind people say.
And then I also have to make everything tiny. Look, you know what? I'm done of being called out. I'm gonna freaking show everybody what the situation is.
You're still blind. You're still gonna be blind no matter what kind of photo evidence you have.
Do you see this picture? You see this picture right here?
Yeah, it looks like.
Look at how tiny this is my desk. This is my screen. Okay, I have Max and I have our StreamYard. Look at how tiny the super chats are. I like the comments and everything.
Exactly, more reasons why you need to have glasses on, blind.
No, I could see from here. It's just that I shrink the window down so everything shrinks down.
Excuses.
And then this screen is too far.
All the excuses in the world aren't going to stop you from just putting glasses on.
I'm fine with my glasses. I've been putting my glasses on.
Except for when you need to read.
All right. Anyway,
my mom right now. Put your glasses on the drive, Mom. No. And your mom's like, I'm not going to do it. I'm like, Mom, you have to.
Besides, if I put my glasses on, I really am going to look like a president.
See, that's the issue. And that's my mom's same issue, too. She's like, I don't like how they look. I'm like, but you need them to see, lady. I don't care how they look.
Too. I don't like the way I look in my glasses. That's why. Like, it's only for certain times. I only wear them at night when I watch TV or when I'm working and no one can see me.
Oh, my God. What is wrong? Get glasses that look good and you can wear all the time. That's the point.
No, it's not the glass. It's hard to explain. Reg is just the face, and the glasses, they don't go together. There are some faces that go very well with glasses, and there are some faces that don't. I got the don't face.
I've been wearing glasses for a long time, so I don't know.
Yeah, you took your glasses off last time, and it was freaking weird.
It freaked you out. Like, you didn't even know who you were on the show with. You were like, who is this? I was like, what is wrong with me?
I couldn't focus. Like, I couldn't get a thought out because I was just thinking about your glasses.
I need them to see.
Watch, take them off and show everybody what you look like without your glasses. Chat,
I can't see.
Tell me this isn't hella weird.
Oh, hey, you guys. It's Righteous Reg.
Look it. It's a whole different person.
I'm here. I can't even talk right, Denise. I don't feel like myself. Oh, yeah, what's up? Okay, see, now I feel normal. Like, I couldn't even talk right. I was like, who am I?
We got different reactions. Matt Logan says he looks cool. Vlad is like, this is scary. Red Desi Baby says, who's this guy? John Taylor says, Reg disappeared.
It's all glasses over here.
We got Blackamora here who says, Reg does look different. Ender Buckley says, like Ninja Turtle without a mask.
Yeah, see, I'm back. I left and then I came back.
That was a whole different person.
I left and I came back.
Earlier in this match,
you see what I'm saying? It's weird. Fucking Ospreay, god dang. He just makes everything look so breezy.
Come on, Willie. He's so good. Nope. Man, I hope they send him here this weekend.
You know what would be really creepy, Reg? If you took your glasses off and I put my glasses on and we did the show like that.
We switch. They'd be like,
We
these
just
people are like, well, who is this?
And then we switch windows.
No, too much. My brain can't comprehend that. Like, I'll be like, no, where am I? What is this? I need to be in regular times, Denise. Maybe switching roles.
And then you take off the beanie and I'll put on a beanie.
Okay. Too
Because
much.
you got me a beanie. I got a few beanies, so
Can't.
I'm prepared for the role of Reg.
As a short Toshiaki Kawada style kicks to
Oh.
the face of the bounty hunter.
Yep.
The hammer thrown to the ropes. Reversed. Ospreay elevates up
Reverses.
and over.
Watch out, BK. Oh, there you go.
Right into that roundhouse kick.
Nice flexibility on that roundhouse.
Oh, return the favor.
Great job, Ospreay.
And the leaping into
Nope.
Giri.
Boom. That's how you do
I
it.
like how Brian Keith is like this sturdy little guy, but
Mhm.
every time he does like anything, it looks so effective because of his build.
Yeah, exactly. He knows how to like throw strikes. He knows how to like use his body and get big in moments.
Yeah.
Wow, impressive kick out. Brian Keith, great job on that kick out. Now looking up there.
Fletcher.
Fletcher. Here's Ospreay.
I love how
Look at
Kyle
Don
Fletcher
Callis
was
shaking
like,
his
I'm
head.
gonna shave my head
Probably
bald
shaking
so that
his
I don't
head
look
later
like Will
tonight in the
Ospreay.
main
Now he
event
looks like Don
against
Callis.
One thing he did not factor in. Oh,
Brian Keith is just
Like, no offense, Don Callis, but I'd much rather look like Will Ospreay.
that must have been unfortunate. He got to the back and then he looked to Don and he was like, oh shit. I forgot about Don.
Fucking looking like father and son.
Definitely would rather look like Ospreay than
Takeshita
Don.
facing Orange Cassidy in the main event. Remember, the Murder Machines.
Thank you so much, Robert
Brian
Cortez.
Cage, They're facing the Outrunners for a potential shot at the
Yeah, I
Hurt
agree. He does
Syndicate
look like
World Tag Team
Callis' son.
Champions as well.
See, maybe that's the point.
Night of business for the Don Callis family.
Because it is a lot of heat being bald next to Don. Yes, it is.
You hear the fans,
Dude, that
and
way
you
we
know
can get
this
more
is
Brian
exactly
Keith
what
matches
happens
and
on
more
Mhm.
Reg songs.
This competition in the ring.
You need to pitch yourself to create more songs, Reg.
Brian Keith.
Get out there. You got to shoot your shot.
From that box up there from Don Callis.
Looked up, you're right.
Maybe
Yep.
thinking, could have been wait
Oh.
till the second. Ospreay catches the
Oh,
Keith caught
headbutt.
him with the headbutt, and now back body drop.
I was like,
Ospreay rolls through.
Keith doesn't do
Ospreay.
Canadian Destroyers. Oh,
Beautiful.
Style Splash.
Oh, I liked Brian Keith's face taking the style.
Oh, right into the hidden blade.
Thank you
Nice.
for showing up, Brian. You
Good
get
match.
participation points for today. All right, we got some super chats to get into. Thank you so much to everybody who's here, who's supporting. Everybody, thank you so much. We got Grapple Geekery who says, waiting for my shrimp foil to cool in the pot as the show starts. I'm here for Hangman, Cassidy versus Takeshita, the United Empire, and Harley versus Deonna. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Cassidy and Takeshita today. I think that will definitely be a main event worthy.
Yeah, I'm excited to thinking about last week's match and how the show ended. And I'm like, Orange Cassidy's really going to bring it when Takeshita's here. And Takeshita just always has something to prove. That's going to be really, really good. Oh,
Taylor
Ospreay's going to
Cannon
fight.
Yeah, you know Don Callis is going to bounce. He ain't going to stay there. Oh, they're wait. Kyle's running towards them. Never
Kyle's
mind.
like, I don't care. I'm
Run
going to
this all
fight.
wrong.
Yes.
I thought they were going to, like, chicken out and bounce.
Let's go.
Security. This is what I mean. This is what we want to see. Then they came right away. But when
Yep.
poor Christopher Daniels is out there freaking on the floor bleeding his guts out, no one gave a damn.
Chris Daniels is in the back still dying. And they're just like, actually, let's break these two wrestlers up.
Right. Look at Sid go.
Oh, a slice boogie too.
They got the locals today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got Taylor Cannon here who says, "What's up, California Connection? How y'all doing?" I'm doing
What's
good,
up, Taylor?
Thank you so much for asking. Reg, how's your day been?
It's been a pretty chill day. I was looking forward to the show, and I'm excited that a bunch of y'all showed up to kick it with us. What's up, Taylor?
Hell yeah. Are you coming for Revolution?
You fucking bet your ass I'm coming for Revolution.
Nice. All right. We got Luke. Thank you, Taylor. We got Luke Thornton here who says, congrats, Reg. The song is lit.
Thank you very much, Luke. It honestly feels so good. Like the match, I have to watch it again because I was just living in euphoria of that song playing. It's so cool.
How long did it take you to put it together?
It was so fast. That's the fastest I've ever put together a song. Like Mikey Rucker sent me the song, and 45 minutes later, I sent it back to him completed.
Nah, wow.
Like 45 minutes.
Yeah. Dude, that's freaking awesome.
Like writing, recording, and everything. Here you go. Here's the song.
Wow.
What you heard on there is me in 45 minutes.
On her condition.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I wasn't fucking around when he was like, oh, here it is. I was like, I don't want anybody to change their mind. I'm not giving anybody any time for anything. You're about to get this back right now.
Good. John, thank you, Luke. We got John Taylor here who says, thank God we got Keith's theme song. Let's effing go. Freaking finally, man.
What's up, John?
Finally. So happy for that.
They're zooming in on the announcers a lot today, Denise. I don't know what this is.
They just want to show their announcer spaces. I don't know.
Okay.
We got thank you so much to Don Taylor. We got Ted Ruza here who says, Reg on my TV fits. It's so right. Righteous times.
Finally.
Isn't that kind of cool? Like you were, for anybody watching the stream, they were seeing you, but then hearing your song at the same time. You were in two different places.
That is kind of wild. Like even for me to be talking over me, talking during AEW Dynamite, it's just a full circle wild moment.
Thank you so much, Ted Russo. We got Grapple Geekery here who says, not Bad Apple, but the Bounty Hunter. Please let this be a sign he's escaping the vortex. Look, we know that whoever gets into the vortex, they're there for quite a minute.
It's hard to get out. You can't just be like, hey, I'm done here. It's like being in a gang. Like you got to you might die there, honestly.
You can't exit. The group tells you when they're done with you. Once the group is done with you, then you're out.
Exactly.
You've got no choice.
You're like, all right, I'm done being a Crip today. And they're like, nah, the Crips aren't done with you being a Crip. When you're done being a Crip, then you're done. And that's how Chris Jericho is. When Chris Jericho's done with you, you're done. You can't just be done before he's done. It's crazy.
Oh my God, it really is a gang.
It's a gang. It's a gang. It's an awful gang. It's a gang.
Because honestly, though, think about that. Let's say you were part of a group, right? With just anybody. Man, and let's say you weren't happy. You could probably express your concerns to creative management and, maybe something could be done. But what do you do in a situation when you're in there with a legend and and let's say you're unhappy? You just shut the fuck up. That's all you got to do. You just shut the fuck up and show up to work. That's it.
Because, in my mind, I'm thinking, Denise, if I go in there and I'm like, you know what, I don't really want to work with Chris Jericho, they're going to be like, all right, you're not going to work with anybody then. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels like you're going to be punished, right? It's like, it's not something you could just be like, I'm finished, you guys, can I stop? And they're going to be like, yeah, you can stop, but then that's it.
You stop, the paycheck stops.
Exactly. And, you don't want to, even think about Chris Jericho holding a grudge against you. That's another thing that you have to get into,
Yeah, so exactly, Grapple Geekery. When they're done with them, he'll be out of the vortex. But anyways, but on the bright side, though, is look, realistically, before this, what were they having Brian Keefe doing? Look at how much TV time he's gotten, Reg, on Dynamite. And you know it. For the last, how long has the learning tree been on a thing now? Almost a year.
But most of it is him telling some joke or him getting beat up or him.
Reg, TV time is TV time, regardless of what you're doing. Okay. TV time is TV time. Grapple Geekery. Thank you so much for the super chat. We got a very generous super chat here from the Champ 39. Thank you so much for this, man. Says, hey, Denise, will Mina reappear on AEW? Also, do you know what is her contract status with Stardom? What do you think of Mina versus Julia if Mina jumps to WWE? Mina's have the bubbly personality that she can steal people's heart. 1000%. I don't know what her status with Stardom is, but I thought that there was a chance, Reg, and I remember when she had that match with Mariah May, I think that had she stuck around a little longer on AEW, because mind you, she's not an AEW talent. I thought there was a really good chance that if they wanted to, they could have put the belt on her because she did get over a whole lot.
Yeah, she definitely got over with the AEW crowd and like established herself as one of those ones. I figured if she was going to sign anywhere, she probably signed with AEW, but I think she's still doing her thing in Japan.
Right. And if she does become free, who knows, man? I mean, look at Stephanie Becerra. She was 1 second on a AEW pay-per-view, and now she's a full-on WWE superstar. You just never know what decisions are going to be made until the decision comes.
Yeah, one match on AEW. Now she's looking fine as hell every Tuesday night on CW, and I'm just like, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, she's gotten herself very, very over. Very, very happy for her. But yeah, I would love to see Mina wherever, I can see her a little bit more often, and that would either be the AEW or WWE because I watch that the most,
Mercedes.
Thank you so much, Champ39, for the generous super chat.
CEO. Now, Momo, I'm here to make things real quick because I have deals to seal and a plane to catch. So, did you show up tonight?
Mercedes is looking like $1 gazillion today, brother.
Face at AEW Revolution. Hey, kid. Have you seen Momo?
Oh, it's Billy.
Hey, I'm talking to you because when you do see Momo, fetch her for me. What the hell?
Fighter, Billy.
Who am I?
Who am I?
The standard, the conversation, the CEO, the greatest team.
They're gonna get Billy a match with Mercedes. I'm gonna be so
it's happening
happy.
tonight.
So good.
I think you
Please say on Saturday.
narcissistic bitch. Come on, Mercedes.
Do it tonight.
Saturday.
Which superstar?
I don't want to wait till Saturday. Oh, there's Momo.
If I were you, I'd watch your back. My back.
My back.
Bye, Moné Train. I want this title, and at Revolution, I'm taking it.
Oh.
I like how they're both just stared at the camera, smiling.
The way that Billy posed, she was just like,
she's like, I'm on Dynamite.
whoa.
That was cute. All right, we got John Taylor here who says, well, Denise Reg's rate just went up. He gets that A-show money now. I was going to say, I feel like Reg has been getting that A-show money now.
I mean, from some certain places. We get in trouble. Let's move forward, Denise. You're supposed to be going already.
Let you
to the next
in
thing.
there. I let you sink into that. I was like, hey, Reg said it, not me. I didn't say nothing.
Omaha clinching at least a share of the Summit League.
Jeez Louise, you guys.
We got the J. Paul RO here who says, theme hit hard in the arena. I'm here, pink hat. Oh, J. Paul RO, we're for you in the pink hat, by the way. So we'll keep an eye out for you. Let's see if we end up seeing a pink hat. All right, let's see what we got here. Thank you so much, J. Paul. We got Terrence Johnson who says, theory, what if Jade pulled in 2008 Edge at Elimination Chamber? I've been wondering if we're going to see Jade Cargill pull up at the Elimination Chamber. I think that there's a possibility that can happen, but I don't know. It's so up in the air. By the way, tomorrow my Elimination Chamber predictions video will come out.
I feel like she's gonna take somebody out of the match, or cost somebody the match, but I don't feel like she'll take their place like Edge did.
That was great.
We got Crazy 101 who says Brian Keith got that W song and Ricky gets Death Rebel. They tried to replicate it. It obviously doesn't hit the same. And Ricky's song was legitimately one of my favorite AEW songs. So it just had that like, it really went with the little dance and everything.
Mikey Ruckus again, man, just a beast. He just like knows how to get into these wrestlers' personality and really make it happen. And the Death Rebel just can't.
We got Alyssa Hart here who says, did anyone notice Hangman went through the babyface tunnel?
Aha, I didn't notice that.
I didn't know. I never look at that. People always bring that up, like heel tunnels and babyface tunnels. And I never pay attention to that.
Me neither. It's always like an Easter egg that somebody says, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting, but my brain doesn't think about it.
But he is technically the babyface in this with MJF.
Not technically, he's
not the babyface.
definitely the babyface in this. They've said it.
Thank you so much, Lissa. We got Matt Logan here who says, Reg, money bag.
Let's go.
John Taylor, thank you, Matt. John Taylor says, Denise, how many fingers am I holding up? 5. We got Grapple Geekery who says, I bet you look amazing in glasses, Denise. It's very kind of you. Thank you. We got Nate here who says you only use one screen, Denise, in 2025. Actually, I recently got another screen, but the other screen I use for Twitter, though. Because I can't, if I were to move Dynamite to the other screen, my profile would be like this.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't really work too well.
Gotta be.
Right.
I love the Outrunners. They think it's 1987 all over again. But I broke in.
It's your boys, Reg, the Outrunners.
My boys. Why are they my boys?
Because they ain't my boys, so they're your boys. They gotta be someone's boys.
They're a tag team, so of course they aren't your boys. Everybody knows that. Going on break.
Oh, we got a break. All right. Let's see. We got Tenruza here who says, Reg, without Samuel L. Jackson, round glasses weird.
It's my face. Like, it's actually a part of my face. When I take it off, which is rarely, only to go to bed, that's when I transform to somebody different.
Waking up next to Reg. Who is this man? Who is this man?
I don't want to say I've done that a number of times, but I've done that a number of times. Or I've come out the bathroom and she's been like, who? You know, she looks at you like, I'm like, it's me. What do you mean? I put on my glasses to remind them. It's weird. Is it really that much? Because that's happened before, Denise. I'm like, why are you looking at me like that? And they're like,
no, it really is.
Like,
you look so different.
I'm like, what do you mean I look different? They're like, way different than last night. I'm like, well, what? And then I put on my glasses and they're like, oh, yes, it's my face.
Oh my God, that's too funny. We got Tracy WV here who says, do I need to pay for you to put your glasses on?
Glasses.
Why does everyone want me to put my glasses on?
They don't want you to be blind. They don't want you to hurt your eyes.
My eyes are fine. They're fine.
That's whom?
That's me. Tracy, thank you so much for the super chat. We got Forever Young Zoe here who says, hey, just wanted to pop in and say congrats, Reg. Man, thank you so much, Young Zoe, for sending in the super chat and shouting out Reg.
Thank you so much, Zoe. Everybody that's been saying congratulations, y'all are so cool. Y'all really don't understand how dope this is.
We got Love for Boost here who says, OMG, I'm dying. Better sprinkle some crack on me. I don't want to leave any questions. CD as the cameras turn on.
Sprinkle some crack on me. That is a throwback joke. I love it.
Thank you, Love from Boost. We got Corey MacArthur here who says, let's effing go, giving the dopest rapper and beanie cap wearing Righteous Reg your props on tonight. BK song. Proud of you. Hell yeah, Reg.
Thank you so much, Corey. Appreciate you for coming to hang out with us as always.
We got the J. Paul RO who says, I'm going to try and get for the sickos chant. See, you know what? At least J. Paul's putting in some effort. We talk about this all the time, but like when we talk about crowds, we need people. We need hype men in the crowd. People that are going to lead the charge.
California's AEW's in California for like 2 weeks for the next couple shows. So we'll see if we can bring it for some of those.
You swear. I'm just going to sit there.
Denise is going to sit there and eat nachos and fucking Sour Patch Kids. And I'm just going to be like, oh yeah.
We're so boring.
We are the most boring ever, dude. I'm like, oh yeah, Denise is going to get her Sour Patch Kids now. And here she comes with her Sour Patch Kids.
That sounds so sad. I don't even think we talk. That's the funniest part. When we're at the shows,
the funniest part.
Literally just sitting there like this.
Just watching.
And occasionally I'll turn and be like, oh, so and so. So
yeah, or we'll be like, damn, that was crazy. But that's pretty much it. Yeah.
That.
Nice.
That's too funny. Nice. See that? Hey, saw that? Yeah.
Dude, it's so fucked up, Denise. There's people that wait their whole lives to go to a wrestling show, and we just sit there like we're better than everybody. I'm not trying to, you guys. Just the way that I watch wrestling.
I'm just shy. I'm not gonna.
It's just the way I watch wrestling. Like,
yeah, like I'm not gonna stand up and start a chant. Like I won't. No. I won't. Like the only time I get like really caught up and stuff is like when the match really gets me super excited.
Yeah, and for the most part, I'm just like a freak, and I watch so much wrestling that like I'm legit like analyzing the match and analyzing the crowd and the situations. Like there's so much going on in my mind besides this wrestling match.
When we were at a Double or Nothing, you sat behind me, and I turned around like 2 times.
Legit, I forgot you were there at one point. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, Denise is here too. That's cool.
I was wearing my glasses too.
Technique like that.
And Denise is so tiny in her little seat. She just
Cage
like
with the upper hand.
even smaller than you
Maintaining the
would
upper
be
hand,
in a regular
continuing
seat, and she's
this
all the
beating
way
on Truth
down, so you
Magnum.
can't see her, and eyes are all low. It's just the way it goes.
Somewhere here in
That's
the
too
arena,
funny. Thank
Bobby
you, Jay
Lashley
Paul.
is
We still gotta look for him. He's in the pink hat. We
Looking
also got Kid
for
Cudi here who says, tell TK to give Brian Keith more wins so he can hear the song twice. Lol, congrats though, man. Yeah, for real. It's like, give me a chance to like learn the
Truth
song.
maneuvers out of the grip.
2
The
songs a day
jawbreaker.
would be
I've smoked
great,
the rep
Tony
for the jaw, no
Khan.
matter how much you train them, how big a show
This
you
match
are,
is still
you
happening. I thought the murder machines are gonna murder him.
That tag is made, and in comes Turbo Floyd. Big right hand. A backhand to
Nah, who do you think's winning this? It's got to be Brian and Lance, right?
Yeah, because I thought they were gonna come in and destroy him in 5 seconds, but they're still in here.
Nah, they weren't gonna do that to the Outrunners.
Why not?
Watch behind you, Turbo.
Because the Outrunners got some buzz.
Floyd up the middle.
You don't want
Says
to treat
who?
them like jobbers.
In the back of his head.
You've never seen this is the first Outrunners match you've ever
Bro,
seen in
I've
your
seen
entire
at least
life.
like 4 Outrunners matches.
See, I'm gonna let you have this one because I'm gonna say name one of those matches and you're not gonna be able to remember it.
Bro, I'm not gonna remember this one by the end of the night. Okay?
Really worked. High boots.
We're gonna do the whole post show and be like, oh yeah, that tag.
The tag match happened. Yeah, the Outrunners. Yeah, how about them Outrunners?
Ripcord elbow strike. And
How about them Outrunners?
Look, they're getting eaten alive right now. I think that's it.
Oh, so funny.
No, not it.
You know, I've heard
Buddy.
the phrase "at a girl" like 20 times since we talked about it. Well, I don't know if that was the last podcast or like 2 weeks ago. Remember you said you never want to be at a girl? I keep hearing people say that now.
Wait, in general or just on commentary?
No, just like in the world. Like I will hear it just in the street. I'm like, why are people saying that now? Like I've heard it like
older gentleman thing to say at a girl.
I've heard it like 10 times since we talked about it. I'm like, why do I keep why
But
do
is
people
it
say
young
that?
people? Because if a guy my age says at a girl, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck you are, my daddy?
Yeah, it's like my age people, maybe a little bit older. Yeah.
Be like, what do you mean? Because younger people would be like, go girl, go clean, play clean.
At a girl.
Not at a girl. That's like Tony Schiavone's status. He was the one who said it to, was it Riho?
I don't remember who he's talking to.
It's just like, here's the thing, like when they say it, it's obviously endearing, right? Like they're saying it in an endearing fashion.
Supposed to be, yeah.
But it comes across as like, oh, you are treating me like a little lady. Like
It's like a little kid thing.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, don't you at a girl me? I'm a woman.
It's like you see your daughter riding a bike for her first time without her training wheels, and you're like, at a girl, like I'm grown, dude. Don't at a girl.
Yes.
Uh-oh. First syndicate. Oh, come on.
I told you, Reg. I told you.
AEW, who booked that shit? You guys did the fucking distraction music and then the roll-up pin. Horrible. Whoever booked that, don't ever book that shit again. This isn't a fucking WWE show.
Hey, this ain't my division. This is your division,
What
Reg.
the fuck
You're like,
are you
I
guys
love the
doing?
tag team division.
You did the distraction finish, roll-up finish? Give me a fucking break. The fuck? I'm mad about this. Fuck this shit.
Look at me giving 0 fucks. 0 fucks given right here.
Come on.
I'm just
Distraction
like,
finish.
okay, cool. What's
roll
on? What's
up?
next? Oh, we got Swerve and Prince Nana next.
Here it is, Moxley. For the first time ever, one-on-one.
Cope versus Mox for the AEW Championship.
He's always looking like he's gonna pop a blood vessel every time he really gets into his promo.
These aren't short people.
Mm-hmm.
You're a coward.
Bro, if you bring that up, you're gonna get that fucking that Ricky Starks treatment.
Well, guess what?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You best be careful.
Forgot that that hits a
Cope's gonna
nerve.
be like, you motherfucking yellow beanie wearing 4 eyes righteous ranch motherfucker.
Fake ass. I'm like, yo, calm down, dude. What's wrong with you? Just want you to be okay, dude. Jeez Louise. Yeah, no, that one strikes a nerve because that one struck a nerve when it happened. He was like, something
It
about
was
it.
the bug eyes comment that struck a nerve.
Yo, it got him good. Like he was so mad.
He
That was
was so
crazy.
mad.
Like he was like, fuck all this wrestling shit, this script. Like, I'm really out here and I'm mad. I'm like, yeah, this was mad.
He was ready to go back to WWE.
He was. No, he was like, fuck all this. This is how we're playing over here. Hell no. Ricky Starks like never recovered from that. That's how mad he was.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Now it is me hunting you.
It's a hunt off.
The game is changing.
All right, we're in a commercial break. Let me catch up here with the super chats because I'm a little behind. All right, we got Luke Thornton here who says, Reg, what's your favorite wrestler theme song?
Ever or just currently? Because currently it's that one, of course.
Ever.
That's me. Ever is so hard. I think we talked about this on the show before.
I know what yours is.
What is it?
You look so good to me. I forgot the rest of it.
I hate you.
I love that fucking song.
It's a great song, though.
Only one fucking sense.
It's a
That
great
Billy and
song.
Chuck theme song is fucking lit.
Yeah, that's a throwback. I don't know. There's a lot of greatest of all time. Maybe like what was that guy's name? Rob Conway. Remember that song? Just Look at Me. That's a throwback. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta really be in the streets for that one.
Good, really good. There's some really good ones.
One of my favorites is the Oriental. I don't even know if you can say that anymore. The Oriental. I can't even say it. Yeah, Oriental Express theme song.
How did that one go again?
You know
which song I also liked because I had the anthology CD, the 3-disc anthology. It was the Los Boricuas, and they were like, "Mírame los ojos cuando digas mi nombre."
Yep.
No te comprendo something. Anyways, that one part where it always hits, "Mírame los ojos." Every time I will be bumping that song.
Yes, that was a banger with the homie with the hairy ass back. Man, that was a time.
Now, there are some good ones, some really, really good ones. You know which one I didn't even realize that Jimmy Hart did, and I downloaded it the other day. Was it American?
Yeah, no, Jimmy Hart produced some bangers. That was a beast.
Surprised. Like, there was some where I didn't know he did the song for them. Yeah. And I was just like blown. Oh, this is the one. I didn't know Jimmy Hart did the All American Boys one. This one. I'm gonna play it really quickly.
American Boys.
Like 10 seconds. You hear it?
What song is that?
It's for the Fabulous Rougeau brothers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now he was producing a lot of bangs back then.
I love that song. I had to go and download it, and I didn't realize that he had done it.
I had to go download it.
Well, I mean, on Spotify, I went and I searched it, and I hit the like and add to my playlist.
Nerd. I don't have any wrestling theme songs on my Spotify playlist.
What?
Shout out to wrestling theme songs, though.
I have a whole playlist.
Yeah, no, you're a nerd.
I separate them so that I know when I'm in the mood to listen to them, I will pull up my Denise's. I think I even have the playlist public.
Bet you do.
Yeah, look. It's got 3 saves, which means me and 2 other people listen to it. It's the Denise's favorite wrestling theme song.
What's your number 1 played song?
I don't know. On here?
Cody Rhodes theme song?
No, that's not on here, bro. I got more like old songs.
What?
Yeah, like these are some of the songs I have.
The game. You be listening to the Triple H theme song? Like in your everyday life?
Not like every day, but like
I'm the player the game. Like, what's wrong with you?
There's some bangers in here, all right? Don't be talking shit on my fucking playlist.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Luke Thornton. He inspired a conversation here. We got Grapple Geekery who says Jericho Vortex TV time is not the same as any other TV time. It makes the D-Riders TV time look like the effing masterpiece theater. PK deserves better.
Swerve Strickland and Ricochet. It's about so much more than a role.
I'll swerve.
I'm going to bust the Reg. I like the... Wait, what is it? I like the learning tree.
There it is.
Grapple Geekery, thank
Been a
you
long
so much.
time.
We got Chris Spires here who says, now Billy starts something with Mercedes this way, start the feud with Athena. For reals, we're still waiting for that to happen at All In.
Chris, you're thinking.
That's the segue right there.
That's the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to steal that, Chris. Reg, you're not allowed to steal this. I'm using this on the podcast.
No, that's mine. I'm taking
No, it's mine.
I'm about to do that on Saturday with Grafton and be like, now this is gonna lead to. I'm already there.
Chris Fires is gonna show up and be like, these motherfuckers. I was the one who said it.
My talking point. I'm giving you credit right now, Chris, but that's mine.
No, it's mine. I'm gonna say it first.
On Revolution coming up on Sunday, March 9th.
Stolen.
That's hilarious. Thank you, Chris. We got Kid Cudi here who says, even when Athena comes up to Dynamite, I'll still never forgive TK for hiding her away on Ring of Honor for this long when everybody else and the GMA has come.
Grandma.
Everybody and their grandma has come. I was like, Good Morning America? What? Why are we talking about Good Morning America?
When everybody and the cast of Good Morning America has come.
Thank you, Kid Cudi.
Swerve.
All right, I'll catch up on the rest of the super chats in a minute, guys. Let's hear what Swerve has to say.
It seems like y'all know this is whose house?
Swerve's house.
That's exactly what I made this place the second I stepped foot through those doors here in AEW 3 years ago here at Revolution.
Facts. I was there.
Was there too.
Shivani dead in his eyes, and I told him that I was going to come here and I was going to win AEW Championship Gold.
He did, and he did. He did, and he did.
This is very fitting that we are wrapping up Black History Month because I made Black history.
He did, and he double did. He keeps doing it. That's a fact.
When I fulfilled my destiny in becoming AEW World Champion.
Yep.
My laundry was ringing. That shit's annoying when it starts ringing.
Laundry.
That's
Laundry.
Right, night out. I not only defended that championship, I showcased it to the world.
That's a fact.
All up
Speaking
into the
on
biggest
it.
stage of professional wrestling, AEW All In.
Let's go.
I'm no one-hit wonder, but my man Nana here, he was right 2 weeks ago when he said the AEW World Championship has not been my focus for far too long.
I was like, where's this going? I'm like, oh yeah, I remember.
Make no mistake about it, I'm still the man around here.
What, Reg?
I'll be forgetting that I'm on this show and I say stuff and I'm not supposed to say it.
I am still the best wrestler.
These are all
in the world.
bits.
Poker face, Reg.
These are all
Poker
just
face.
bits.
Poker face.
But in order for that to happen,
Poker
there's some
face.
wrongs I have to right. And right now, one of those wrongs is a bald-headed, bifocal glasses-wearing idiot walking around with something that just doesn't belong to him.
I'm glad that he added bifocals because if it was just bald idiot, we'd be like, who?
Yeah, it could be a bunch of people.
Kyle, John. What are we talking about?
Ricochet, you say that me and you are done and you are moving on to bigger and better things.
Can't be done.
No. We're done when I say we're done.
Just like Jericho.
You think a low blow victory?
Nope. Ricochet's about to come face to face with them.
Ricochet, who's had no
Where you at, Rico?
words for Swerve Strickland as of late.
What the hell is this outfit? Oh my God. This is like when you let little 3-year-olds dress themselves.
Why did he pick it on a backwards hat?
Are you dumb? Are you stupid or are you dumb?
That's Mercedes' line.
Because I've told you. I don't care what they say. I've told you. I am done with you. You had your chance. I won. You feel me? And winners.
He's like your angry uncle that's trying to scold you when you're like, dude, I know you don't get us in trouble. You're the cool
And
uncle.
yeah, I understand that nobody in this audience would understand that feeling because let's face it, the Padres suck ass.
Oh, come on.
They deserted this broke ass town.
Wow.
Yeah, Jordan, see, what I'm chasing is gold. What
Brother.
I'm chasing is to be something that you will never again be here in AEW. A champion.
Oh, that's what it was
That's
leading to.
okay. It's like, why is he wearing this dumb hat?
Not tonight, not ever.
I'm sorry, but he looks hilarious.
No, actually, the next time you see me,
Looks
I will
too big
have
for his
gold
head.
around my waist. And no, I'm not talking about the Louis Vuitton either.
Listen.
Dude, I love this. He's acting like a little
I have an
shitty.
offer for you that you might want to consider, Ricochet. You see, I had a talk with Tony Khan in the back earlier today, and he agrees with you and I, Swerve. These fans deserve a rematch.
That's a fact. Rematch.
All you have to do is accept it. You know what? He also said, whoever wins that match will then be the #1 contender for the AEW World Title. Oh.
Okay,
What?
now we're talking.
What do you say, Ricochet?
Now we're talking. Now Ricochet can't turn that down.
Damn it, Nana. Damn it. You
No,
know
he
what?
can't.
Okay. I give you credit where credit is due, Nana. That's good. That's really good. So all you're saying is all I gotta do is whoop Swerve ass one more time, and then my ticket is basically punched into being the next AEW World Champion.
Yeah.
Can I get a aha? Because you're on. I accept. But no. Obviously, look, I'm not too bad. We're not doing it tonight.
Angle really worked for that. Oh shit, Ricochet might be my favorite person on AEW.
Ricochet is out of his mind.
In your bank account to pay my fee. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it in a real California city. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do it in the city of angels. It's gonna happen at Revolution.
Swerve versus
baby.
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
Revolution.
One more time.
Card's
baby.
crazy.
Okay.
They played him off.
I'm sorry, but I think Ricochet is my favorite character on AEW right now besides Hangman.
Ricochet came up in that promo. He was killing you the whole time.
I never thought I would say those words.
He earned
He
it.
got me with all the little extra mannerisms that he threw in here.
Mm-hmm.
Where was this Ricochet this whole time?
They weren't letting him do that. That's why. They were trying to make him into something he wasn't. He had to really be himself.
This is wild.
You know what? I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you're taking the steps to thinking about the AEW World Championship again, making it #1 priority to you. That's what these fans want. That's what I want. But most importantly, Swerve, I want you to go back to being who these fans say you are. I want you to go back to being who you say you are. Hell, I want you to go back to being who I say you are, and you're the most dangerous man in AEW.
Tell him.
But Swerve, I done took a lot of bullets for you, man. I done took a lot of bullets for you.
That's true.
Hangman Page, Sting, the Hurt Syndicate, Ricochet. To see Ricochet walking around in my legacy with my robe, with something that means so much to this business. Swerve, I need you. I need you to fix my legacy. I need you to get my robe back.
Hell of a promo, Nana.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I
He's
can do
delivering.
this anymore.
Oh.
Wow, Nana. Damn.
Oh, Nana really means business.
Honestly.
Our cameras are in the back with Renee Paquette for
That's a hell of a promo, though.
Renee, take it away.
Guys, I'm looking to get a word.
I'm sorry. I'm still not over that Ricochet stuff. That was great. That was great.
Anything.
MJF is gone. He left.
Oh,
Max, when I find you, and I will, if I do not run you over, you will wish that I had.
Okay.
Wow, chilling words from Hangman Adam Page, but understandably.
All right, let me catch up here really quickly on the super chat. Let me see where am I at. Grapple Geekery says, "Can you see the tunnels, Denise?"
What tunnels?
There's tunnels. What? Grapple Geekery, that was a good one. We got Corey MacArthur here who says, "Didn't forget you. What's up, Denise? Pillow Princess, Ski Pot 2, and Bang wearing Salcedo. Put on them glasses. Lol, embraced it."
You don't want to embrace it, do you?
No, I'm not embracing it. I will never embrace it.
There.
What pisses me off too is that it's just one eye. One eye.
Get like
fine.
Get like one of those monocles.
I need one. I'm gonna bedazzle it. It's just like wear it like this.
Just one single eye.
Love it. Corey, thank you so much for the super chat, man. As always, thank you for the support. We got Shelton Jackson here who says the Hurt Syndicate needs spotter teams to destroy, and what are the Outrunners tag team fodder what the Syndicate can destroy? He's not wrong.
Not wrong at all.
Thank you, Sheldon. Making good points here. We got PLG who says wrestling has got back to non-clean and DQ finishes. We've been seeing a lot more of them as of late, for sure.
Hate it.
Can't deny that. Thank you, PLG.
Hate it and hate them.
We got Gio with a very generous super chat. Thank you so much, Gio. He says, I've stopped watching wrestling since the death of Eddie Guerrero in 2005. 2020 got me watching wrestling thanks to Shirai, Jamie Hayter, Julia Hart, Julia, Swerve, and Will Ospreay. I love to hear that. You know, I know it's hard when, like, you know, your favorite wrestlers or someone isn't like doing it for you. And when you finally like find those wrestlers that like you connect with or that really get a rise out of you. I don't think there's anything better than that. To me, like, there's no better feeling than being invested in a wrestler that you really care about. Like, whether it's their stories, the wrestling, just their personality, you get invested.
Yeah, and it's a really good time for Gio to come in because, like, he went out with Eddie Guerrero, and now there's a lot of these people that are inspired by Eddie Guerrero, and the reason that they do it are because of the foundation that he laid. So there's the generation that's living off the legacy that he created that are making some amazing wrestling. So great time to get in. But yeah, rediscovering or getting like a new person to get behind, there's not a feeling like that. Ospreay is like that for so many people. I keep hearing this from people often being like, never watched AEW, watched it for the first time, and Will Ospreay just blew my mind. So it's like, it's starting to mean something, Denise.
It's like instantaneously. All of my favorite wrestlers, it happened instantly. Like, it didn't take me a week or two. It's just like, who's that? I love him. I'm a big fan. Always. It always happened very fast for me.
You can see it. You can feel it.
Yeah, exactly. Gio, thank you so much for your super chat. And I'm so glad to hear that you are a fan once again. We got to get the fans back, man. We got to get the fans back. Well-rounded Leo says the best theme ever is Midnight Express theme from the NWA.
That's a good one.
I'll have to pull it up on my Spotify. Thank you, Leo. We got PLG here who says Mark Henry Goat theme 3-6 Mafia. He's got some good ones.
That's a really good one. The somebody's gonna get their ass whipped.
Yeah, that's some emphasis. Somebody gonna get their ass.
A bit of trivia. There's one famous video of them doing it live on SmackDown to bring them out. I was in Bakersfield and I was there.
Oh yeah, nice. Hell yeah. Thank you, PLG. We got Brandon here who says I love your pro dance moves, Denise. 10-10. I was like, when did I dance? I danced somewhere?
When you did, it was awful, I'm sure.
Reg, actually, I'm a great dancer. I was in the advanced dance team at my high school.
What school did you go to?
It don't matter. I was in the advanced, all right? Did you hear that? Advanced dance team. I haven't been advanced in anything in my life, okay?
Listen, it depends on what school you went to, who else was on the dance team.
There was other girls that I thought were like superior, but I auditioned and was chosen as an advanced dancer.
Back up, like you're on the bench. You're a replacement.
No,
you're like a understudy.
Like, no, I wasn't no understudy. I would choreograph dances and teach people and even do like, you know, performances for the school.
Did you?
I did. Why would you think I'm lying?
Because I don't think you're that great of a dancer.
Because you haven't seen me dance.
Exactly.
It's not a muscle that I have flexed in the last like 10 years.
Exactly.
But when I do bring it out, you can tell, oh, she used to be a dancer.
See, I'm just like, I've known you for a while now, and if somebody could really dance by now, I would have already seen you dance.
When would you have seen me dancing?
If you're a great dancer, it don't matter. I would have seen it somewhere.
Fine. So next time I show up to Revolution, I'm going to be dancing on the motherfucking concession stands. I'm going to be dancing down to my fucking seat, fucking spinning like a ballerina and shit.
Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole as Dax
dancing on the fucking
I studied ballet. I studied jazz. I studied all of it.
Listen, you can study all the things in the world. I can study Spanish, French, all those things. That don't mean I'm good at it.
Trust
Like
me.
studying and being good is
Trust
way
me,
different
okay?
things.
Trust me, I was good.
Better.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to my dancing and watch when I feel a little confident again. Watch. I'm gonna post videos and shit.
No, you're not. You're awful at dancing. I've
don't
seen your
know
moves.
that.
I've seen you walk before.
You have walking is not like dancing. I can do high kicks. I can do twirls.
Take advantage of it.
No, you can't. You're
Yes,
just
I
saying
can.
this.
I really can.
These are all
You
just
know,
hollow
before-
words.
You know, before I used to be able to do the splits while also my stomach touching the floor, completely flat on the floor. You can't even visualize it.
I can't.
Right in the face of Dax.
Because I don't believe it.
But it's true.
Just comes steaming in with that uppercut.
Nope.
Watch. I'm going to resurface my dance moves. Thank you, Brandon. We got Tenruza here who says Reg bearing listening to themes, but Brian keeps.
Listen, I'm a hypocrite.
Oh, that's nasty.
I thought he was going to dump him in the
Oh,
crowd.
what was that? What was that?
They're going a
Who
million
woke up
miles per
Kyle
hour.
O'Reilly?
No.
These guys said, "Oh, you don't give a fuck about our match? I'm gonna make you give a fuck about our match."
They were like, we know Denise isn't going to like this match. She don't like nobody in this match. We got to do something to get her to like this. Like, what are we going to do? Denise is going to hate this. She don't like FTR. She don't like tag team wrestling. She don't like the Undisputed Kingdom. How can we do this?
I'm sorry, I'm still a little upset right now. Love for Boost says, watch an old Raw just to hear Thorn in Your Eye. See what's up. See what's wrong with listening to wrestling themes. Thank you, Tenruza. Thank you, Love for Boost. We got a very generous super chat from Reggie Simmons. Reggie, thank you so much for all of your generosity. You're my favorite Reg. He says this Swerve Ricochet is bananas, right? Like, who would have thought that Ricochet had all of this in him? And now I love that they've added this new layer with Prince Nana and Swerve.
Yeah, I think that Swerve is being kind of locking into. He's been in kind of this space of, is he all in or is he kind of in? Does he really care about Ricochet? Does he care about being in this thing? Where's his mind at? And I love that Nana honed it in today to be like, listen, dude, I've taken so many bullets for you. I've put my neck on the line so often. I need you to do this for me. I need you to focus on what's real here. Just great work around. And like Denise was saying, Ricochet was on fire in that promo, just being a little shit the whole time. His little quirks and things that he was throwing in there. Amazing work. This is like, we are set up and ready for this match. Like they have been telling such a great story for this. They added an extra element for this. They didn't need to make it like a stipulation match. Just so many great things that are a part of this angle.
I feel you. Reggie, thank you so much, man. Seriously. We got PLG here says, I just want them to acknowledge Jimmy Rave like once.
I'm trying to think in that promo that they did.
The last week one? Did they
Yeah.
mention it?
I'm trying to
They
think.
did, didn't they?
I think they did, but I
don't
can't say
remember
100%.
if they did or if I was reading about it on social media. I don't remember.
It could have just been in my brain because I already know what it is, but like it would be good for them to acknowledge the importance of why Nana cares so much about it. I think they have, but I don't know if they specifically been like Jimmy Rave, you know?
Right. Thank you so much, PLG. We got Neon Paradox Music who says, by the way, thank you for being a DWO member for 5 months. Says, in the words of Roddy Piper, put on the glasses. No.
I don't think it's happening. We're deep past glasses. Like we've moved on, I think.
Exactly. I moved past it. Grapple, thank you, Neon Paradox Music, by the way. We got Grapple Geekery who says, get an eye patch for the bad one. That'd be badass. Well, I did go through a phase where I was really obsessed with pirates. So, yeah, maybe.
Why?
Pirates of the Caribbean. I was a big fan, and I was in love with Johnny Depp. So,
oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just all aligned. Thank you, Grapple Geekery. We got Crazy 101 here who says AEW Revolution is stacked. Let's effing go. I'm really excited for the show. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Crazy 101. We got Roberto Arsenal here who says, I think Swerve wins. So that said, I don't want to see Swerve versus Mox. I'd rather see Swerve versus Cope for the AEW championship. Right, but I do think it'll be Swerve versus Mox, which we'll obviously get into more in the podcast. But as of right now, do you see the possibility of it being Swerve versus Mox or Swerve versus Cope? And I don't mean to write off Ricochet, but let's be real.
No, I think that Swerve and Mox is going to be a better story to tell. Kind of what the Death Riders are, their mission statement, and what they're trying to do. Is Swerve kind of comes and starts to defend the honor of AEW. I think it's going to mean a lot. I think it's going to be Mox.
Thank you, Roberto. We got Brandon here who says, I mean, when you're dancing to Reg's song.
Oh, you were
vibing. I was just vibing. That isn't dancing. That's just vibing.
Dancing and vibing are very different.
Brandon, thank you so much. We got Grapple Geekery here who says, Reg, I was in HBC style dance band in high school. Imagine me, no beard with a mullet, hitting a breakdown to Boys to Men.
Motown Philly, every time it always gets them.
On the receiving end of some
End of the Road. That was my song.
End of the Road.
End of the Road. Cry.
Big right hand once again proving to be a difference maker.
Sharpshooter.
Grapple Geekery. Tracy says, Reg, be nice to Denise or you will meet Mama Bear.
Who's
Dancing Mama Bear.
Who that?
That's me.
Oh,
Tracy,
who was that?
Thank you so much. We also got Ten Russo who says, Reg is my favorite Reg, my favorite righteous one.
Shout out to my homie Ten Russo.
Remember, are you anybody's favorite?
Do you remember We're just getting deep that podcast.
Yeah. Ten Russo, thank you so much, man.
Appreciate you, my homie.
All right, I'm all caught up now, guys. I'm all caught up.
Let's go.
Arthur says, Denise, are you live streaming AEW Revolution? No, because I will be at the show, so I don't think I'll be able to live stream there. They'll probably like kick my ass or something.
I was thinking we do like we did last time.
What I do last time?
Last time we went to when we did the Full Gear one, we went to Full Gear, and then the next day we did like a live one.
Oh yeah.
Because I'll still be in LA.
But are you actually going to show up, Reg?
Yeah, this time I'll actually show up.
I got to figure out how to set that up, though, because I don't have the same laptop anymore. So I got to figure out how to do it. But we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do a live podcast the following day.
Just spotted Adam Cole up in the corner. And Dax Harwood making the crawl towards Daniel Garcia.
These guys are really working hard. Even
Wait, are you staying with me?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Oh, is that what you were trying to say?
Yeah, I was trying to put it out on the air, then and I show up, I'm like, we talked about it on the air, and you're like, what are you doing? And I'm like,
it took me like 5 minutes to realize what you were hinting at.
Come on, slow motion.
For those of you who just missed it, Reg just invited himself to my house.
See how slick I did? I was like, yeah, we could do like a live stream show. No problem. Who cares?
Watch it. When you wake up, I'm gonna be fucking dancing and twirling and shit. Just
you're
to show
not.
off my
You
dance.
can't dance, Denise.
Reg, yes, I can.
Trying to inflict punishment on Roderick Strong, but in comes Kyle.
You won't even tell me what school you went to. I'm looking up their dance program.
I tell everybody my school so that everybody searches me up and finds my fucking transcripts and shit.
Damn, they can do that?
Yeah, they can do that. I don't need everyone seeing my math grades.
You was trash?
Actually, I have my transcripts. They're pretty hilarious.
Oh,
there you go. Look at Daniel Garcia's face. He's just like, fuck that.
Come on, Danny. Got your ass again, dude.
Damn, Daniel Garcia.
Pat him on the back, Adam Cole.
You still have that TNT title, but impressive victory. Adam Cole getting the win right there on the TNT champ, like you said, Shabbat.
Daniel Garcia, this is what happens when you wear red and yellow for your wrestling match.
The wrong point. Dude, they're all different colors, by the way. Kyle, Adam, and Roderick. They look like that freaking ice cream sandwich with the strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate.
Neapolitan.
Yeah, the Neapolitan.
3 shades of white. Oh.
Wait a second.
Okay.
I got just an update from Tony Khan just moments ago.
It is official for Collision this Saturday
Yes.
in Oakland. Daniel
Oh, yeah. Thanks
Oh,
to
yeah,
me.
you're going to be at the show, huh? No wonder you were rooting for that match to happen at Collision.
Remember, I was like, yeah, can we do this on Saturday?
Yeah, I remember now.
Finally, Daniel Garcia defending his damn championship.
Craig Carter said Garcia doing everything defending his title.
That is a huge
My
match.
reaction was Daniel Garcia has a title,
You can join us
and then they
this
literally announced it,
Saturday
and I
night.
completely forgot he was a champion. I'm sorry.
Daniel Garcia puts the TNT Championship on the line against
Do you
Adam
blame
Cole.
me?
No, it's not your fault. It's their fault. Like, he shouldn't have been in this match. He should have been defending this fucking championship.
We got here. What is this? Claudio Castagnoli, he said he
All
was
right,
gonna be
Claudio's
on the
looking for
hunt
Cope
for the rated R superstar Cope.
in the back. Oh, there he is. Found him.
Claudio's on the hump, but it was Cope that found
It's too dark
Oh.
over there. Oh,
They're coming in the
that's
arena here.
the arena.
This is behind us.
Fight
Ow.
in the concessions. Fight in the concessions.
Yep.
Oh, that little kid got a high five. How cute.
Over the barricade and trying to put us out there.
They'll remember that forever.
Yeah, they're right over our shoulders. Oh, they got this is wild here.
Dumped him. Oh, there you go. Come
Oh my God. I swear.
What'd you expect?
Wheeler Yuta just bums me out.
What'd you expect?
Take him out one by one, but now he's being double teamed. And look at Marina's here as well. Marina Shafir, you know that the AEW World Champion John Moxley.
Come on,
is so
Cope.
close
Get a
to the
friend.
doors. It's
You
Cope
thought you were going to do this
and Moxley
alone?
on
Where's
Sunday,
Jay
March
White?
9th, Revolution live on pay-per-view for the AEW
Hit him
World
in the back.
Championship.
Aha, that's what you
Landed
get.
that Concerto. He's neutralized one member of the Death Riders in Pac, but right now finding himself at the mercy of Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. Yeah, Cope's in trouble. He arrived here
Oh,
at
to the
top
back
of the show.
again.
Cope
That's
in
got to
that
hurt.
ambulance saying, hey, Death Riders, you're leaving this way. I'm paraphrasing.
No, this is not what we wanted
Not at all, Mike.
at all.
You might be leaving here in an ambulance. I agree. I listen. Cope
It's
doesn't
interesting
realize
because if
what he
Adam
was stepping
Copeland
into.
loses at a Revolution, he's been on the
face we
losing
saw
end
in
this
John
whole
Moxley,
feud.
the reaction. Oh, wait a second.
They didn't win a Grand Slam.
Yuta was going to wrap that
Keep
chair
getting their
around
ass
Cope's
kicked
head.
every
We've seen
week.
the Death Riders do that before.
No come up.
That's why I thought that they were going to win that Grand Slam. I was like, he got to get one victory in this thing, right?
Yeah, it's not looking like it.
Yeah, well, talk about experience. With
Kid Cudi says, well, time to go eat.
Oh, here comes
This
Dave.
WWE girl's literally me. Ugh, Wheeler Yuta. For real. No weapon. Again. What are they doing to Jay, man? Or at least Copeland got up.
Ouch.
Thank God he had some help.
I was like, dude, does Jay White know about weapons?
Huge help. We've seen that before with White and Cope.
I guess he was just a distraction.
Yeah, these two men, Jay White
It works.
and
Now
Cope,
he's
such
leaving?
respect for one another, but wait a second, Marina
Oh,
Shafir
come
from
on.
behind. Got a rear choke on her, on Cope, I should say. That's a very dangerous position to be in, Taz. Yes, especially with Marina. He broke the grip.
Oh, no. Look at Jay White.
Caught a body.
She was nailed.
Boom, Blade Runner.
You can match her from being down. Wow.
Justice
Concerto
for Jay
to
White. He
Marina.
finally took out Marina.
Finally. It's only been 5 years.
Claudio Castagnoli. Remember what
All right, give her the concerto now. Stack her up there too.
Stack up all three of them.
Just stack them all up.
No, all
Marina
four
in the
of them
middle.
just put their heads on top of each other.
I know this guy a long time. He'll get nuts, and he's about to, I think. Cope, he's vowed to pick off the Death Riders one by one. Oh.
They're saying one more time.
Oh, I see Mox coming.
Actually, Kenny Marina and Willow. Wait. I think that and Wheeler. That's Mox.
That's true. Why didn't they have Willow come out and help these guys out? Like, she could take on Marina.
I have no idea. Oh, yes. It's happening. He's doing it.
Damn, Cope.
Yes.
Wow, Mox
Listen
ain't
to
gonna do
me.
shit.
Do it.
Do
it. Oh, Willow, come out and do it. Run, Willer. Where are you?
Yeah, Willow should come out and be like, wait, this is my revenge.
Yep. Or Cope should just do it. That'd be kind of good too.
And I know he's the rated R.
There you go.
See?
PK was like, not on my television.
Yeah, I can't do that. That'd be crazy. Send a woman out there to do it.
AEW about to get canceled. We're going to get canceled. Go in there, Willow. Handle your business, girl. Atta girl.
Atta girl, Willow.
Atta girl, Willow.
Oh, God.
Good. This was deserved. Get it? Yeah.
Oh.
Now Adam Copeland could go home and still look his daughters in the eyes.
Thank God. Yeah. Beth was going to be so mad when he came in the house. What the hell are you doing on TV, Adam? You have daughters.
John Moxley, Adam Copeland, revolution for the AEW World Championship.
All right.
On this day, I chose not to hit Marina with a chair. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Grapple Geekery who says, did he start streaming from our phone and looks up to see a very disappointed Will Washington? Not mad, just disappointed. Yeah, probably. I don't know if Will's ever been disappointed in me, but I feel like if he did, it would hit hard because he's like a dad, you know? He's got like those dad vibes.
I've definitely got a disappointed Will Washington phone call. That's for sure. I'm like, well, I didn't mean to say that.
I remember that. I do remember that.
I'm like, dude, it's not my fault. I was just talking.
The difference, though, is that if Will calls you and says he's disappointed, you just sit there and you're like, yeah. Me, I'll be like, well, explain yourself. Well, what do you think?
Yeah,
like,
see, Denise will go all the way in. She's like, who said this? Who did this? Why is it going on? I need the who, what, when, well, where, high, and all this stuff. And I'm like, Denise, it's okay.
Reg is just like, all right, it is what it is.
That thing that you said earlier this week in a group chat, I didn't tell you, was insane.
What? I said something in a group chat?
Yes.
Oh, was it
that was crazy. Yes. I was like, I guess we're just doing this. Denise is jumping right out the window.
Look.
I was like, well, can you say that? I guess.
Is that why no one responded to me?
Yes. I'm like, I'm just going to move on. I'm not saying nothing to this. I'm like, Denise is crazy.
Am I wrong, though? Was I wrong?
No, but I don't think you're supposed to say
guys,
that.
This is an inside joke.
This is inside baseball as hell, but like, it was so funny. Like, I don't think you can say that, Denise. And Denise is like, it already happened. That was crazy. I just looked at my phone like, whoa, she jumped right out there immediately too. She was just like, this thing. I'm like, damn.
It was funny too because I got the message and I thought the joke and I was like, haha, this is funny. And I texted it in the group chat. And then afterwards I went in the shower and I was like, man, no one ever texted me back. I told my husband about it and he was like, he just started laughing, but I don't know, like, I don't know if it was inappropriate or appropriate, but I thought that shit was funny.
It was hella funny, but I didn't know which level of appropriate. I didn't know if it was too soon, like, well, I mean, too soon.
I'm on good terms with everybody.
Well,
in the
totally.
chat, so
well, yeah, definitely. Like a good bit, but I didn't know if we could do bits so fast, you know?
No wonder. So you didn't respond because
I was out of there. Yeah, and I was like, I don't want no parts of this. Like, I'm not
Y'all
gonna.
left me hanging. Everyone in the group chat left me on red.
Listen, I'm not gonna pile on if I don't know what we're doing. Like, if I'm piling on and it's bad, like I don't want to. So I was just like, I'm gonna let Denise have this one. So good.
That's the problem. I think sometimes I think jokes in my head and I'm like, oh, that's really funny. And sometimes I forget it may not be funny to someone else.
That used to get me in trouble on Twitter all the time. I'd be like, I thought that was funny, and no one would think that's funny, so I just stopped doing this.
Yeah, but there's a difference between Twitter and the group chats.
After Willow
Too soon.
You need to go in right now into that motherfucking group chat, and I need you to react to that post and put the ha emoji.
It's over. It's too many days now.
Emoji.
You can't go like 3 days later and be like, haha, that was funny 3 days ago.
I'm gonna tweet in the group chat. BTW Reg thought this was funny.
No, you're not. You can't go back. We're moving forward. Anything in that group chat is now forward progress. Reg thought this was funny. No, I didn't. Okay, sorry, you guys. We'll get out of the baseball fields that we're in. Oh, so funny. Denise is crazy. Denise is a crazy ass friend, you guys. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're like tweeting her with some good news, she might try to get her bits off before it happens. You know?
Yeah. Don't ever. Yeah, no. I can't breathe.
So good. Oh, Deonna's on Dynamite. Fucking finally.
The caliber of Deonna Purrazzo. Well, we'll see how this thing.
I'm gonna ask today if my joke was inappropriate.
Unbelievable.
Oh man, we got Leonard Aarons III here with us. Someone tell Arson Page he can get revenge on folks without committing a felony or worse. Hangman did nothing wrong. I'm still with him.
Listen, I feel like at this point, I'm with him too, because he's not getting in trouble for it. Like, he's getting more things. He's getting bigger opportunities off of being a crazy person committing these things.
Dude, when's the last time we saw Deonna Purrazzo wrestle on Dynamite?
I think she had a match with Tony Storm? Was that on Dynamite or Collision?
On Dynamite in forever.
That might have been Collision.
Thank you, Leonard Aarons III, by the way. He also says there's one person enjoying all this even more than Cope, Christian Cage. Cope's eliminating all who would keep him from signing the contract.
That's right. I keep forgetting about old Christian. He's hiding in the back.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to make. I wouldn't be surprised if AEW just like makes us forget about it. And then someday we just don't see the contract anymore.
They never will.
Thank you, Leonard Aarons III, for the both the super chats. Thank you.
Harley, though, arm drag. Take it down, Deonna. Another arm drag. Deonna perhaps a bit too overzealous as Harley.
Dude, Harley is so over, man.
Yeah, she's hella over.
So dangerous with that
She's so funny.
So they got to keep putting her on TV.
Venus de Milo.
Deonna's like, I'm that close.
Deonna Purrazzo has plenty of credentials. Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, 115.
I keep getting it. There's an advertisement. Deonna like got her degree, a college degree on some like online school, and she's like a part of their advertisement. So like, if you're like,
what now?
Deonna, she like got her college degree with like one of those
that's why she was on Times Square, right?
Yeah, and so like I'll randomly see that ad. And, like now they keep sending me that ad, of course, because she's a wrestler, and it's just so funny to see. She's like, I just did it on my own time. I'm Deonna. I'm like. He's a badass wrestler, you guys.
So cute. Well, dude, her busy schedule and like still going to school and doing all of that.
See, it's a good advertisement. She's like, I was a wrestling superstar and I still got my degree.
Too much experience, too much ability.
Why is everyone answering this question?
For Deonna,
what question?
This question.
Who got better cake, Denise? Wait.
I'm seeing numbers in the freaking chat.
That high kick.
Y'all are nasty.
What number is Purrazzo?
Deonna sweeps out the leg.
2.
Okay, 2.
I would hope so, Reg. Thank you very much.
Let me put mine in just so y'all know.
Looking at this cake, okay?
Yeah, just so y'all know, I'm voting for number 2.
I purposely keep my cake off of social media, by the way. You will never see my cake on social media.
Popular athletes in AEW Women's Division.
You gotta stop. Don't put Denise in there. That's nasty. Y'all are being nasty.
I'm not lying. Like, I'm very, very cognizant of that stuff. Like, I did once, like a year ago, I did this photo shoot, right? And this guy, he took this amazing picture of me, right? And it was like from the back, so I was like turning like this. It was an amazing picture. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it was amazing. And I said, this is a great picture. Thank you so much. Let's not show my butt in any of these because I'm not gonna post those. And he was like, okay, I get it. And I'm like, thank you very much. We got to do front stuff only. Oh, wait, that sounds really bad.
Like, hold on a minute.
Pause.
Like, I don't know if you want to say that either.
Front stuff only.
Stuff. Whoa.
Well, I'm just saying.
Front stuff only, dude. Nothing in the back.
Yeah, exactly. It's all in the eyes, okay? If you're gonna get a smoldering picture, it's gonna be in the eyes. You know how good I am at that, by the way, the smoldering eye look? One time I posted a selfie. I was wearing a turtleneck, Reg, and I did the smoldering eyes. Someone commented, what the fuck? This is a thirst trap photo. I was wearing a turtleneck.
But the eyes.
But the eyes. The eyes. If you can do a good eye, you're good.
The eyes don't lie.
You just got to pretend like you can't see. And in my case, I can't see, so
can't
it worked
see.
out great.
You're not pretending.
It's like Joey when he says, smell the fart acting.
What?
Friends. Oh. Joey, smell the fart acting? How do you not know this, Reg? What's wrong with you? Smell the fart acting. You do this.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Oh my God. All right, let's put the volume back on. Grapple Geeker says Deonna is to me as Mama Wayne is to Reg. Lasai.
She's good. Deonna's good. Steve Malcolm's gonna whoop your ass though, Grapple Geeker.
Thank you, Grapple Geekery. I love Deonna. She's a sweetheart.
Sorry, who's they?
She's great.
Common side effect.
I'm like, the show's not back on, Denise. I don't know why you put the audio back.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Just advertising shows on your show. Come on.
My bad. Lennon Aaron's the third one to know if you didn't watch Friends.
Oh yeah, I'm a Friends watcher. I don't know what that bit is though.
Oh. Wait, so you did watch it or you didn't watch it?
I've seen it before.
Yeah, okay. So when Joey does like one of his shows, he does a thing called smell the fart acting. So every time he wants to look like he's seriously thinking about something, he says that he just does like he's smelling a fart. And it makes him look like a serious face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I don't know how we got there, by the way.
Who knows?
All right. We are not voting on my chat about this, by the way. Apparently I won, but I would.
Oh, you won. Good for you. Yeah, you should, Denise.
That's sad. I want to lose on my own channel.
Yeah, you can't lose on your own channel. With your own supporters, that'd be crazy.
That's just sad.
Deonna's washing your ass, though. I want you guys to know.
No, I was going to say I'm voting for Deonna, too. What are you talking about?
And in comes the knee strike, Russian leg sweep. Deonna now covers or hooks the far leg. Harley Cameron able to kick
leg
out.
Sweep.
Is it also referred to as cake for guys?
I mean, if you got it.
Thus far. Definitely is. The pacing of what's
going on. Someone do Reg's cake. Reg versus somebody else.
Please do not.
She's stuck right now.
Being weird.
I'm just
so
saying,
weird.
Equality, Reg. Equality.
Okay, that's fair.
There you go.
Okay, who has a nice man butt?
Who has a nice man butt? Let's see if those votes come in.
Oh, don't put me against Mark Davis. I'm out of here.
Mark Davis.
Mark Davis is thick. I can't beat him.
Who else is pretty thick?
Harley drawn on the support from the crowd.
I don't know. I feel inappropriate talking about this.
Well, we can talk about it with the women, but we can't talk about it with the men.
Rikishi versus Reg.
No, don't put me against Rikishi. That's unfair. It's like 5 bucks.
Now she can't get disappointed or frustrated. Looks like, well, she's pretty too.
Jadakia's like, I'm not voting for this one.
Oh, y'all don't want to vote now. Y'all was voting before, but when we start talking about men, men is a rock.
Exactly.
Harley, thinking maybe Bulldog, but
you versus Wardlow.
Did not want to find out what Harley Cameron.
Don't put me against Wardlow. Don't put me against nobody who work out.
Deonna Purrazzo.
That's every wrestler ever. Every wrestler works out.
And Harley able to
yeah,
kick out.
exactly.
Right into the armbar here. Right into the armbar. Oh, counter.
Nope.
Nice roll up. Roll up. 2.
Well, you can hear the fans are getting behind Harley Cameron on this. They're with her on every move, and look at this.
Harley drives Deonna
down.
Is she going to defeat Deonna?
The cover's made.
Wow. Remember we were talking about not forgetting about Harley? That's a big win for Harley.
Damn, I wish they would not forget about Deonna also. What the fuck?
I think it's clear how they feel. I don't think that they have put her in a prime spot on the show where it makes me feel like you can tell who they're supporting, or you can tell who they have you can always tell who the company is putting an effort in.
Yeah. It's just so unfortunate because Deonna's awesome.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I almost feel like she probably would have been better off staying in TNA. Because TNA now is doing all these big things like with WWE, and she was killing it with the women. She was the face of TNA, Reg. When you go from the face of being the face of a company to all of a sudden you're just somebody else in another company, I feel like they need to do more with Deonna because she's got the skills.
Me too. I feel like she could represent a lot. Like she could play way better roles than they have her in right now. They're just not really giving her the chance.
She should have been wrestling Mariah May on Dynamite when Mariah May was champion. She should be wrestling Toni Storm. She should be wrestling Mercedes. Like, she is a great person for the champions right now to like wrestle against.
And she could be a real believable contender if they give her the damn chance. Son of a bitch.
That's so funny.
We are just moments away from our main
all right.
Main event.
Also, Grapple Geekery says respectfully. Ken Ruza says Drake feels fierce. Harley Aussie shows canceled.
Yep.
Did he really cancel the shows? Wow.
He canceled his remaining tour. It's over.
Is it all because of the drama with Kendrick?
Over. Nobody. He's probably saying no, but I'm sure that plays a part.
But was he selling tickets?
Oh yeah, a lot of the shows are like sold out or close to sold out. It's
so
weird.
Then why did he cancel a show that was sold out? Mental health?
I think that's what he's saying. They're saying like some unforeseen circumstances or something like that.
Probably. Maybe the whole Kendrick stuff's like got to him.
Whoopsie.
We got Tenruza here says there's only one righteous rear end, Reg the man.
Send for the man.
Well, let me tell you guys something. If you guys get a shot at a righteous rear end, make sure you got BlueChew.com. Are you having technical difficulties in bed? Are you tired of being counted out, tapping out, or simply jobbing out? Get out of developmental and get drafted to the best sex you ever had with today's podcast sponsor, Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve stronger, harder, and longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. And Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and offering you a month free. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Remember, hard times breed better men. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Link in the description box below. All righty, everyone, we are back. We're still on a commercial break. We got Kid Cudi here who says, bro, the show has been okay, but this chat has been lit. What's up? Let's go. I love to hear that, man.
That's how we do. We want to have fun on this Dynamite show. Even if Dynamite's not the funnest, we're the funnest.
Damn. We're going to get a call from TK, bro.
I wasn't saying it like that.
No, I'm just kidding. I know, Reg.
Leave me out of this, Denise.
Listen, TK call me and I will stand up for myself. I'll be like, yo, let's go. We did carry this show today on our chat.
No, that was Denise Salcedo that said this. Tony Khan, Righteous Reg is saying the show was amazing. All the angles are great. I love that finish of that one match.
Damn, you didn't sell me out, Reg? Just like that.
You just sold me out.
Why would I sell you out?
You just did when you were like, blah, 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 blah.
What? All right, whatever. But Kid Cudi, thank you so much for sending in the super chat and for acknowledging the chat. Acknowledge the chat.
Acknowledge the chat. Yeah, I see what you did there. Mm-hmm.
All right, we're back on Dynamite.
Dang, Marina's dead too?
Willow makes the group a lot cooler.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because I can't see Willow, Edge, and Jay White having anything in common.
Now, what would they have in common?
Right, I'm saying like I can't imagine what conversations they would have when they're not on TV.
Wrestling.
I don't even think they have that in common.
They don't have wrestling in common?
No, because everybody's a different kind of a wrestling fan. They all seem like they would like different kinds of wrestling.
That's fair.
I don't know. We got Shanika who says salute to the Cali connection. Thank you so much, Shanika, for tuning in, for taking part in the chat, and for showing some love. We got Marcus M here who says champion Swerve versus Hangman at All In. You think they'd run it back for a fourth time at All In?
Swerve versus Hangman at All In. I feel like Hangman's gonna be in the world title match at All In. I don't know if Swerve will be there, so
would be the champion by then.
Ospreay.
So you're saying Ospreay versus Hangman? At All In? I would love it, but I don't know if we're going to be there by then.
Where are we going to be?
I don't know where we're going to be. We're probably going to be at John Moxley versus Wheeler Yuta.
I hope not.
Do not take me seriously, guys. I do not mean
not
that.
Listen to Denise.
Yeah, no. Thank you, Marcus, stuff for the super chat. And I wouldn't mind seeing it again, but I don't know. I have a feeling they're both going to be doing different stuff by then.
Same here.
Thank you, Marcus.
Takeshita.
So it's my spirit wrestler, Konosuke Takeshita.
Bow and O. This year.
First meeting between these two men. How about that?
First ever meeting? Oh, okay. This is really
yeah. Well, I mean, they only got 15 minutes, but they could probably do a fun one in 15 minutes for sure.
They'll probably get 5 more than that over time. 20 minutes. If they go 18, they're killing it.
Come on, TK. This is when you do an overrun.
Mm-hmm.
And he has been defending it
This is going to be good.
all around the world.
This going to be good.
TikTok. I'm trying to hit 200K on TikTok, though. If anybody hasn't followed me on TikTok, cheap plug, please do.
Nice.
It's the same name as all my social medias. I keep checking and I get so excited, and it's like, you got 7 new followers, and I'm like, aw.
Jealousy will do that.
Step it up, Denise.
I know. I'm trying. I need to go viral. That's what I need.
In my opinion, not in a good mood, Don. I'm just telling you.
Not showing no cake.
Yeah.
30 years.
It's even worse than that, but I tell you, you hear the chant of freshly squeezed.
Here we go.
Freshly squeezed. The fans love this guy. More wins anyone else.
Oh my gosh. Konosuke Takeshita looks so huge next to Orange Cassidy.
He does.
That's what he is.
Like today, Takeshita doesn't seem like a big guy.
Oh.
Why you gotta bite it too? Takeshita, your teeth, bro.
He bit it, Denise.
Yeah, you gotta protect your teeth, man.
You don't care. Oh, another pair. Yeah.
Do it again, Takeshita. Do it again.
Are these Ray-Bans too? Breaking 2 pairs of Ray-Bans in a row is crazy.
Are Ray-Bans still in? I remember when they were like the hot thing where like everybody had Ray-Bans.
I guess. Probably. I don't think they ever really go out of style.
I was never a Ray-Bans person.
I used to have Ray-Bans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're not going to be able to fit on your big-ass head. Fucking dome, dude. Those glasses are definitely stretched.
Over that top, looking for sunset flip.
Alex, you're beyond explanation.
How do I look? Not too good. Nice job right there by Orange Cassidy, showing his quickness. He's got to utilize that, Shivani, against Takeshita.
And stay away from him like he's doing right now, Taz. You are right.
Went for an O'Connor.
Okay.
Oh. Big knee strike.
Oh.
Nice slip by Takeshi.
That was a good exchange. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up for these guys.
He just did. What great defense by Takeshi.
Clap it up for these guys. San Diego.
I thought you were telling me. I was like, damn, okay, I'll go. I'll clap.
Clap it up for him, Denise.
We got a super chat here for Love for Boost. Thank you so much, Love for Boost. It says, Deonna's on screen for 15 minutes wrestling someone who's more over than her and people are complaining. I'm just happy she's on. I think it's not that they're complaining that she lost to Deonna. I'm sorry, the loss to Harley. It's more so that she isn't really featured on the show at all.
Yeah, we just want more
That's
for
what I
her.
think what it is. But I don't think that are people having an issue with Harley defeating Deonna?
Probably they should be.
You think? I don't think so. I think Harley deserves. She's earned it.
Deonna deserves too.
Yeah, but Harley's really earned it though.
So was Deonna.
I know, but I think Harley was the right call today.
Well, yeah, for the story they're telling right now, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But for future shows, we would like to see more Deonna on the show wrestling. Like I said, I mentioned some of the champions she could have been working with. I would love to see that.
Right.
Thank you, Love for Boost.
Hammering down the upper back of the challenger.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned no one has held the international championship longer. No one has defended the title longer than Orange Cassidy.
What are you doing, Bryce?
What is this referee doing? Cassidy using the ropes.
Yeah, why did he do that?
Doing his job though, properly.
Oh. Slingshot.
At least he was. He's back up on his feet.
Listen, Orange Cassidy is one of the most resilient wrestlers I've ever seen, but Taz, this is a matter of
Oh.
Took him out in one punch.
Knockout. Knockout.
All right, we are on a commercial break. I'm all caught up with the super chats. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm sorry. We got PLG here who says, to be fair, Deonna's feud with Thunder Rosa fell so flat. I didn't get to watch much of it at all from Collision.
Like
I feel like I can't. Yeah, so I can't even. No, I knew about it, so I can't even comment on it. Though I really can't. It wouldn't be fair of me.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of an unfortunate situation that keeps happening. Maybe if the AEW management and brass don't believe in Deonna, how's the fans ever going to believe in her? You know?
Yeah. Like I said, you can tell when management believes in someone and when they don't, or when they're kind of. I think the problem is that I think a lot of times, I don't know. I think sometimes, they kind of let people wait and see if they get over. Because Harley, no one was ever pushing Harley. Harley got over on her own.
Right. It feels like every opportunity to get extra, and Deonna just doesn't function like that. She's more like, give her wrestling time, she's gonna blow your brains out, but she's not gonna be doing all the bits and stuff to get there,
Yes, I did love the program she did with Tony Storm though. When they were doing right when she came into AEW, I thought that was really good. I thought she killed it there. So I thought that would have been something of enough reason to keep her, on the programming.
Yeah, they just keep trying to put her in these different things and make her into this mean girl thing, but her thing is just wrestling, and that's what they need to do. But I don't know if they ever will.
Right. Thank you so much, PLG. All right. With that being said, I'm all caught up now. So what do you want to talk about?
PLG. Nothing. Are you going to Montreal?
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
I know. I bought snowshoes because the Canadians told me that it might snow.
Ruh-roh.
So I was like, oh shit, my little chanclas aren't gonna do it.
Oh, your little feet are gonna freeze. Is this supposed to be snowing?
I think so. They said that it's gonna be raining, but there might be some snow. So I bought some they're not really snow boots, they're just regular black boots, but I'm pretty sure they'll be fine in the snow, if any.
And then I bought that in Canada, they don't like us right now, right?
Oh, I'm fully aware. I'm not gonna show up to Canada and be like, oh, hey, I'm an American girl. I'm going to show up and be like, órale, yo soy mexicana, ¿cómo están todos? Buenos días, ¿cómo estás? Bienvenidos.
There you go.
Buen día, mucho gusto, yo soy Denise, ¿cómo estás? Yo quiero Canada.
Smart, so smart. It's going to work out. It's going to be great.
That's always my plan. Anytime it doesn't pay to be American, I'm like, nah, I'm not American today. Sorry.
You're not going to go your USA shirt and USA hat. MAGA hat.
I don't think I own any of those products, Reg.
Good. Don't ever.
I think the only flag besides the Mexican flag that I would probably put on would be the California flag, which we have here. We're very proud.
California.
No, get Takeshita, the champion.
They're back.
His head bounced off the turnbuckles by the challenger, Orange Cassidy.
That should be the last commercial break of the night.
Tenruza says Thunder Rosa mixing with Fed Grifters at BO Radio. Hey man, I work there. What are we doing here, Tenruza? What are you doing?
Takes down the champion. He could be the first ever.
No BO slander here, unless you're talking about body odor.
You're joined here at the desk by Don Callis.
He's already dead.
Starping 19 says from Denise to Dora in 0.3 seconds. Hey, I'm trying to stay alive, man. I ain't trying to have no ops, all right? I'm not trying to go to war with the Canadians, all right?
We love our Canadian homies.
These are the
Exactly.
two greatest international champions of all time going at it right now for a chance to go on the Revolution.
I agree with that. And Takeshita
Yep.
looking for the Blue Thunder bomb, but Cassidy fighting his way out. Elbow strikes. Battering down the champion.
Elbows to the head.
Nicholson Jr. says 19 degrees in Toronto on Saturday. Fuck me, bro. Thank you, Dion.
Nicely done.
Dude, I didn't buy that kind of a jacket.
And DDT now Takeshita the wide base. He
You better get one, Denise. You're gonna be fucking freezing, homie.
Reg, I packed tights.
We're California people, Denise. We are not equipped.
See the frustration right there in Takeshita's face.
19 degrees. We don't go past like 40.
I bought like a $5 turtleneck. All right, with my little
$15
coat.
turtleneck.
My coat is not going to cut it for 19 degrees.
No way. You're about to freeze.
I'm not going to
Like
go
the
outside. I'm
Luton
going to show
might be
up and
enough
stay
here.
in the hotel room the whole time.
Straight up. Better hope the arena's closed.
Yo, I'm a little nervous because I'm not ready for this, like at all.
Drops to the mat.
You'll be fine.
Either out of exhaustion or self-preservation.
You'll just
It
freeze
doesn't
to death.
matter because Takeshita hoists up Cassidy. And Cassidy looking
Oh,
for
beach break.
Takeshita, too strong.
Last
Right
ride.
hands. That's
Oh.
Cassidy and Takeshita.
We got Luke Thornton here says Deonna and Jamie Hayter would have a great feud together. I second that. I would love to see that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Callis about to intervene.
Why is Bryce acting like this?
Good job, Bryce.
Doing way too much.
Realizing something's amiss here. Takeshita. Battering Orange Cassidy.
Taz is getting out of there.
What is going on? Wait a sec.
Watch your Diet Cokes, boys.
Cassidy. Cassidy taking a seat on our desk.
Boom. He's saying, give me more, and he's beating his
Cassidy
ass.
says, bring it. Look at Orange Cassidy inviting Takeshita.
Another one.
I can tell you that.
Elbow strikes him. Look at this. Cassidy.
Uh-oh.
Defiant.
Takeshita's mad. Oh, no.
Not on the commentary table. He's gonna kill him.
Oh.
Well, I'm surprised it didn't break. They're both relatively, fit.
Yeah.
Be a big problem for Takeshita.
That hurts.
Takeshita is face first.
Beach break on the announce table.
Let's take a look at it one more time.
That's Takeshita driven through the table. As the count
Hurt his butt.
So we really can't call it replay. So the count being for us. So we don't have a camera, a monitor. There's mayhem out here. Takeshita's hurt. Wait, Takeshita very nearly almost counted out. Oh, Takeshita.
Oh, they almost got to 10. Oh, Orange Crunch.
Great job right there, Orange Cassidy.
Takeshita right back out.
Takeshita.
Orange is going to follow him. To a DDT.
Bro.
Yep.
Every time he hits those DDTs. Every time. Gets me every time. He took his glasses back. Stuck it down, Callis.
He's going for another DDT.
Takeshita's in trouble. This could be the moment, guys.
Oh, not that time. He's dead.
He knocked his ass right out.
Great counter right there by Takeshita.
Falcon Zero. Oh, Reversed him.
What a main event! Orange Cassidy's amazing.
It's about to get reversed. Yep.
Oh wait, reverse to Takeshita.
Oh God.
Center.
Boom.
Oh, he's going.
Two times.
The champ, he's not done.
Oh.
No. Oh.
Oh. Ah!
I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be Orange Cassidy, but still.
Yeah, that was close.
Still got me a little bit.
Falcon Zero. He did the deed. It's over.
1, 2, 3.
What? Konosuke Takeshita versus Kenny Omega?
Unbelievable.
I can't believe it.
I never expected this match.
Never in a million years.
What a match. What a main event, and that means it's official for Revolution.
Of course.
I love how everyone's saying the same thing. Who knew? Dream match. Color me surprised. So funny. Yeah, you think we see Kenny right now? That was a fun match. I agree with you, Spike, as well. And I do hope they bring Kenny out, Austin.
I like that finish. Oh. I mean, Kenny came out last week. I could see him coming out again this week.
I feel like this would be the time to come out for sure. He looks at Konosuke. Konosuke looks at him. They lock eyes.
And they only announced one match for Collision. What's up, you guys? Come on.
Oh, Kenny's going to be in Oakland.
Yes. Thank God. Get him a match, dude.
Marcus M says, I love Ospreay, but Takeshita's my fave to watch. I love them both, but I love Ospreay a lot more, though.
FTR, that's a sick match, too. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's a Reg match for sure. FTR versus Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong. They booked that just for you. And then Daniel and Adam Cole for the TNT Championship.
Hot. Okay,
thank you so much, Marcus. I'm the opposite. Love Takeshita, but my favorite is more so is Ospreay.
Right.
Cannot wait for Revolution. Takeshita and Kenny.
Damn, those glasses are going around.
Takeshita, Kenny Omega, Revolution. 1 week from Sunday, we'll see you in Los Angeles.
That's it.
And Reg is gonna pump up the crowd in Los Angeles.
I'm gonna be like, give it up, everybody, get up.
I'm gonna get you a megaphone, Reg.
Let's go, AEW.
And you gotta wear like a bright beanie or something.
Like this beanie.
Oh yeah, like that beanie. All right, guys, our post show is about to start in a second. Let me just get everything ready. But before we get into our post show, just a friendly reminder that everybody should smell good. So check out Mando. Nobody likes bad BO. Don't be a heel at the workplace or at home. Instead, be a baby face and smell delicious with today's sponsor of this video, Mando. What makes Mando different? It has whole body deodorant, safe to use anywhere on your body, pits, balls, thighs, folds, belly buttons, butt cracks, and feet. It was created by a doctor who saw firsthand how normal BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and control odor for up to 72 hours. The solid deodorant stick is formulated and powered by mandelic acid to stop odor before it starts. The spray deodorant is aluminum-free and ideal for hard-to-reach places. All products are baking soda-free and paraben-free. You can choose from a variety of fresh scents like bourbon leather, clover woods, Mount Fuji, or Pro Sport. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code Denise at shopmando.com. SHOPMANDO.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando.
The fuse has been lit. It's Wednesday night. Denise and Reg host Dynamite. Come and get your Easter eggs. It's a dub. Middle of the week, it's AEW Dynamic Wrestling, and end your night with us. It's a must. It's Dynamite. It might combust. Speak now. We're gonna give you all the recap. Live on YouTube is where you see that. The Cali connection with the feedback.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the AEW Dynamite post show for February 26th. It's your girl, Denise Salcedo, joined by Righteous Reg, the California Connection. We are here and we are ready to roll, and we are just about a week or so away from AEW Revolution, which is shaping up to be a pretty damn big card. But before we get into what went down, Reg, how are you?
It's your favorite rap, your favorite writer, your favorite podcaster. It is after Dynamite. I'm feeling good, Denise. There was some particularly interesting things on this show here for myself that we all talked about and had fun with, but I thought for a lot of it, it was a really fun show. They're really stacking that card, like you said, Denise, like coming into this a few weeks ago, and they had just announced Mox and Cope, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what that's going to be. But like every match after that has been something that I'm insanely excited about, and I'm so excited to be there in person. They announced some great stuff on the show here. The card is just crazy. I can't wait till next week.
Yeah, man. Just like right off the bat, we have, of course, Jon Moxley and Adam Copeland. That's that. But we got MJF and Hangman Adam Page, which I can't wait to see. We also got KONOSUKE TAKESHITA versus Kenny Omega. That's official. And Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. That's going to be happening in a steel cage match. So just like with those alone, and we still have that. They announced that What's His Face is supposed to have a match. The Big Boom AJ. Big Boom AJ. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of it. Wouldn't come out there for a second. I was trying to think of the name. All I was thinking inside my head was just the boom. And then we're also gonna have Mercedes Moné versus Momo Wanatabe, and Timeless Toni Storm versus Mariah May for the AEW Women's World Championship. So this show is definitely shaping up. I kind of hope that they keep the card nice and tight the way that it is right now, because it's only 6 matches on the main card and 1 pre-show match. But they'll probably add
Swerve and Ricochet.
Oh, yeah, that's not even on here yet. Yeah, Swerve and Ricochet, you're right. We haven't even added that yet. Anyways, but let's go ahead and dive into the show, because I think this one, for the most part, like this show wasn't, a top 5 or a top 10 or a top 20 episode of Dynamite.
Pretty straightforward.
Right. It was a pretty straightforward show. As a matter of fact, when I was trying to think of what I considered the best thing on the show, like the most noteworthy thing to talk about, it really is Ricochet and Swerve Strickland. I thought there was a lot in that segment. So let's go ahead and start there, because I really wasn't sure which direction I wanted to start in just yet. But Swerve basically went out there and talked about how he's still the most dangerous man in AEW. He kind of ran down a lot of his accomplishments, also mentioning, Black History Month and, the history that he has made in AEW, obviously being the first AEW, the Black AEW World Champion, first ever in the company. So really highlighting those points. But then we had Ricochet come out, and you know what, Reg? This was it. This was officially the day that Ricochet became my second favorite person as a character on AEW based off the storylines we're seeing right now. Ricochet completely won me over with his promo, and all it was the mannerisms, going out there in the stupid little backwards hat for with the robe and stuff, and just the combo is so funny. And going out there and basically just being kind of a jerk, right? But being like really, really funny, almost acting like a little kid. But it's so funny that he could go from being this psychotic guy to all of a sudden presenting himself like almost like a jokester, a class clown type of vibe. And so that's it. Ricochet's my second favorite person character-wise on AEW. First, it's still Hangman Page. That's it. And he's totally different from Hangman Page, but either way.
Way different.
We find out that Prince Nana spoke to Tony Khan, and that he said that they're going to make this match between Swerve and Ricochet. And get this, it's going to be a #1 contendership, which means that either Ricochet or Swerve will go on to face the AEW World Champion, which after Revolution will either be Jon Moxley or Adam Copeland. And then Prince Nana, of course, Ricochet agreed he couldn't pass this up. Prince Nana told Swerve, though, and this is a whole other layer to this, Reg, that he needs him to get back that robe. And if he doesn't think that they could, be friends anymore.
Yeah, tremendous work again from everybody involved. I think that Swerve coming down and being like, I did a lot last year. I established myself. I made Black history. I said I was going to become AEW champion. I became AEW world champion. And while I was AEW world champion, I carried that championship proud and I defended it. And I really was the world champion that I said I was going to be. Really great way to kind of establish what he is and still being like, I want more. I know you guys want more for me. We're in a little bit of lull right now. Ricochet's on my brain. He's kind of fucking everything up. Ricochet to come out and be like, yes, I'm doing all this. I'm still living rent free in your head. You're still thinking about me and I already beat you. I'm moving forward. That isn't what this is about. Nana has played an amazing role, I think, throughout this. Like, he's been such a great addition to Swerve and what he represents and what he's doing since they joined forces together. Like, he's played such a great role. He's added an extra layer to Swerve for like some added sympathy, something that's extra here. So this whole time of like, he's been in a couple of promo battles with Ricochet where it's been like, he's talking directly to Ricochet. He's like, I'm not talking for Swerve. I'm talking for me. I think you crossed the line. You took my robe. And like, this feud with you and Swerve isn't about my robe. So why am I involved in this? And for Ricochet to kind of keep laughing it off and keep being like, whatever, dude, if you want to do something about it, do something about it. I think it's great. But today's Nana's promo really getting down to being like, Swerve, I've taken bullets from you, from Hangman, from Ricochet, from the Hurt Syndicate. Like, anytime you've been in a feud, I've been right there with you, and I've been getting my ass beat, and I haven't said nothing because I know what the goal is. I know why you're doing all this. But now I need you to do the same for me. I need you to come in and help me. I've been crying about this fucking robe every time I get a chance. I'm over here genuinely frustrated about this, and he's like, I don't think that you're taking it as serious as you should be. Like, I'm asking you this thing and I want you to really think about it, and being like, if you don't do this, this could be the end of it. Great element for that, because I feel like Swerve is in it. He is definitely saying and doing and everything, but the actions need to show that too. He needs to show that Nana's more important than just the guy standing next to him. If he knows like there's a vision, there's a reason why I'm gonna beat Ricochet's ass, and it's not only to get the road back, but it's to, you know, help out my guy. Just adds an extra element to it. Think this is great. But yeah, what you were saying, Denise, Ricochet in this bit, adding the little ahas in and just being such a little shit the whole time, going from so many different characters of the substitute teacher to the serial killer to this little class clown guy, backwards hat and everything. Tremendous work. Like, he hasn't had a match in weeks, Denise. And just like you said today, he's your second most interesting character in the whole company. And he's not doing flips. He's not the Ricochet we've known for so long. He's coming to himself. A big part of the reason why it's working so well is just because he feels comfortable. It's actually what Ricochet would say and do. So if it's close to the characters, is close to who you are, it's going to feel more natural. And that's why it's been feeling more natural. It's like, this is how Ricochet should have always been presented. There should have been the in-ring stuff. Plus, like, you really do feel like he's a little shit because he can do all those flips and he is as great as he says. So it's just an added extra element. He's just really going up off of this. I think them adding that great element too, Denise, the winner is the number one contender for the AEW championship. And we wanted somebody, like, we're not super duper mad at Cope, but we want somebody that represents something different. And if one of these guys is the number one contenders, the world's title is going to feel way different. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Already with the possibility of this being Ricochet or Swerve Strickland, it really does lend to a totally different vibe from like Jon Moxley and Adam Copeland. So with that being said, I guess it's time to try to come up with some theories as to like what may actually happen at Revolution. Because here's the thing, when you just talk about the portion with Jon Moxley and Adam Copeland hasn't gotten any wins whatsoever. I, from the very beginning, was expecting Jon Moxley to win this match with him and Cope. But when he lost that match at Grand Slam Australia, I'm thinking, so what? He's just going to lose the entire time to Jon Moxley? Like, what is happening here? So I'm still expecting Jon Moxley to defeat Adam Copeland come the actual Revolution show. But now I'm wondering, okay, so we're going to get Jon Moxley, and I imagine Swerve would be that next person in line, because as much as I like Ricochet and what he's doing, I still think he needs a longer, he needs to prove himself just a little bit more, I still think, in AEW until he challenges for that AEW World Championship. So this feels like a way to sort of bring Swerve back into the actual world title picture. I'm not expecting Swerve, though, to defeat Jon Moxley. That's the one where I'm a little bit torn, right? Because we're not so hot on this Jon Moxley run, right? But do you think Swerve defeats Jon Moxley? And how? Do you even think it's going to be Swerve versus Jon? Maybe it'll be Swerve Strickland versus Adam Copeland.
There's a lot of possibilities, I think, that goes into this. I am on the same side as you, as I think that Jon Moxley is going to beat Adam Copeland. So that lends more onto who kind of comes out of this. Ricochet going and doing what he's doing now with the Death Riders really wouldn't make a lot of sense for both of their characters. Like, I think coming off the backs of this, Ricochet is going to need another big type of feud like this, and some guy he can bounce off, maybe Hangman Page, that I think that there's a couple places for him to go. But I think like being the #1 contender for the world championship with this character right now is probably not the best way for it. Now, like I was saying during the watch along, with what the Death Riders have been saying and doing and their mission objective, if Swerve is on the other side and they're going against them and he's fighting for AEW and he's doing the same kind of things that Adam Copeland is, he's going to represent something way different. The fans want this. We want somebody that we actually believe can beat Jon Moxley. And I think that's the most important thing that Swerve's going to represent here, is like, we're going to build this whole thing. We're going to tell all these stories, but the entire time we're going to continuously think, well, maybe Swerve can do this, and it's going to continue to build. And there's never been a moment that I thought, well, Cope can maybe beat him. Just the things that you were telling me recently of like how we were talking about, he hasn't really got a big victory, how the Grand Slam, they lost. Like, wrestling tropes tell us that you lose so much, you got to get a big victory at the end. But I don't feel that for Adam Copeland, though. Denise, you know what I mean?
All right. I was doing some thinking here.
Mm-hmm.
You tell me what you think. All right. Let's paint out some scenarios, everybody. Here we go. Swerve versus Jon Moxley.
Yes.
What if Swerve does defeat Jon Moxley?
Mm-hmm.
And this leads to Swerve. Somehow we resurface Swerve versus Hangman. And that's how Hangman finally becomes AEW World Champion again. But like this version of Hangman.
It makes sense, but how do you are they going to both be baby faces in this? Swerve and
Hangman forever are like intertwined in the sense that like, I think it'll just like sort of go back to whatever role they were filling the previous time. So like Swerve the last time around was the babyface and Hangman was the heel. Hangman is still technically a heel. It's just that he's less of a heel than MJF.
Yes. Okay. One factor we are forgetting. Contract. Christian Cage.
No, I've already decided, Reg. You know what I've decided is going to happen? AEW is just going to not mention it. And we're just going to have to forget it ever was a thing. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with looking the other direction, Reg. I'm okay with that.
My problem is if there's any possibility, any chance that you do Christian, any chance you do Christian, this is the perfect time.
Run back Swerve and Christian. You can run back Swerve and Christian. So and have Swerve beat him.
So you're saying what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Christian cashes in on this match and wins?
That's not what I was saying.
That's exactly what you're saying. How do you get to Christian and Swerve?
Maybe he doesn't cash in like after an actual match. Maybe he cashes in for a match.
That doesn't make sense.
It could make sense.
For his character, he wants to get an opportunity over somebody. You want to announce the match.
I'm just trying to think of something.
Listen, right? Copeland beats Copeland beats Mox, and then Christian comes out and does the thing that Copeland's doing, and then he wins.
No.
And then it's Swerve and Christian.
No, because Jon Moxley has to win here, I think.
How come?
Because I don't want to get Christian as AEW World Champion. It doesn't feel right.
It feels awful, but you're the one that said you wanted the match.
Because it has to happen at some point. Or I didn't even say, I said we could just forget about it.
They're not going to forget about it.
They could if they wanted to.
Because Christian, as we talked way too much, we're always thinking about it. Christian comes out with a stupid little contract.
You're always thinking about it. I'm not always thinking about it.
And you know, AEW, they love to pay off their little stories. I'm all for moving on. Remember when Jeff Jarrett and MJF, I was like, fuck all that. We can move right forward. But the fans always have to pay things off.
Okay, so Jon Moxley, Swerve, maybe Swerve wins. They circle back to or maybe they do Swerve Darby, because don't forget, Darby is still somebody that I'm trying to think of what the all-in picture is going to look like. Swerve Darby, Swerve Hangman.
Ospreay has to be in there, though. Like, when's Ospreay going to be in there? Because he has to be in there.
No, I thought he was going to be champion like right when he came in.
That's the issue, because I feel like Hangman has to be one of the contenders in the world title match at All In. Cowboy theme, Texas, like all the things like point to like him being one of those guys. I don't know who's on the other side though. I feel like we still, as stupid as it sounds, could be going for Mox and Darby, which then that screws everything else up. But we can't.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, if Mox beats Swerve, we're just going to go back to like, all right, well, is it going to be Darby versus Mox at All In, or who else is going to come down that pipeline?
But Hangman's going to be, again, so hot by the time we get there. Like, he's going to be hot, way hotter than Darby by the time we get to All In.
Hangman?
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Because he's
the way he's going right now, and he's going to continue after this match with Max, and he's going to keep cooking. By the time we get to All In, this dude's going to be fucking scorching. And like, you're not going to have him in the title match. It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get some thoughts here and see what people are saying. So we got, let's see where we are at. We got Lazarus Sweet here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says Cope taking out more Death Riders was so hilarious. Love the Momo video package. Glad to hear the BK's theme again. Congratulations to Reg, by the way, who finally got to hear Brian Keefe's theme song played on Dynamite. You officially made it to the flagship show, Reg.
I made it. My song was played on Max. Like, I could pull it up after this and play it again. That's crazy. Like, on a streaming service that people watch, like a bunch of people are going to watch the show and my voice is there. I'm forever grateful, you guys. It's such an amazing feeling. Again, thank you to everybody who congratulated me. Y'all are so cool. People have congratulated me on social media. I love it. I love y'all.
We got Lazarus Sweets here who says, preach Reg.
I'll be trying. I'll be talking.
And Larissa Sweet also says Cope or Swerve Hangman beat Mox. Cashes in. Darby comes back from Mount Everest and wins the AEW World Championship. It depends, because here's the situation. Like, hold on. Cope or Swerve and Hangman. I don't want to see a Christian cash in on Swerve, Hangman, or any of these people.
I'm only with if they want to do that dumb story of Cope has always done this to people, the cash in thing. Christian knows him more than anybody, so of course he would do that to him, but only to tell that story. I don't want any results out of it. I'm like, that would be fun, I guess, but I don't want it at all, you know?
God, I don't know where we're at, man. We're going in circles right now. All right, we got PLG here who says Jay White has to fit in here somewhere. I don't know, man. The way that they've been making Jay White look, he's just a prop in this storyline, which sucks because, you know, we want Jay White on top.
We got to. He has to be in there.
But this is about Adam Copeland and Jon Moxley.
For now.
Yeah. PLG, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, with that being said, since we're on the topic of the Death Riders, actually, we do got another super chat. This is from PLG here, who says Adam Copeland winning with a Continental Classic cash-in. No, wait, Christian, sorry. Cope winning with Christian Cage cash-in. We can't put three C's together. Cope winning with... I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Cope winning with Continental Classic cash-in.
Cope winning with Christian Cage cash-in makes so much sense. Wow, I could not get that out.
You could not. Your brain was like, Continental Classic, dude, 2 C's.
Actually, what we use the double C's for here on this channel, man.
But yeah, I just think for the story, like, that's a built-in story right there. I don't know if that's the best story, but like, it's just there. We still want Christian to burn that damn contract, but that could be told for sure.
Bro, you know what I hope at this point? How about this? Mama Wayne steals his contract and she cashes in.
I just want him to tell like some dumb story, like, "Oh, we were driving over here for the show and Christian lost it," or something like. He was getting on the plane and like a dog ate it or something, like some stupid.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Fuck it. We'll just do whatever to get rid of it. I don't care.
Oh,
PLG, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, with that being said, we got to get into the Death Rider stuff that went down here on the show because this was a pretty interesting little beatdown that we got. Adam Copeland attacked. Oh, you know, I just realized. Did we ever get the ambulance?
Yeah, remember at the end they had Marina and Claudio in there, and then remember your question, you were like, I don't think they would be friends, or I don't think they have anything in common.
Oh, yes, you're right. Okay, yeah. I was trying to remember, did they even use the freaking ambulance that they said they would? Oh, yeah, I remember now. All right, so Adam Copeland attacked Claudio Castagnoli in the back, and then this led to them brawling out on the outside. All of their friends ended up coming out, and eventually we end up seeing Jay White and Adam Copeland essentially hit everybody with concertos, including Marina Shafir. Adam Copeland was going to be the one to do it, but eventually Willow came out there and she got her revenge because, mind you, Marina had been attacking Willow backstage twice already during interviews. So Willow finally got her revenge, but we got this attack that went down. How'd you feel about this, Reg?
I'm on the fence because it kind of feels like the same thing that they've been doing. It was like a same style Death Riders beat down. Cope comes out and fights Claudio, and then 3 seconds in, here's Yuta to ruin everybody's life. Then it's kind of the same stuff happening. They got the Death Riders got their comeuppance, so I guess that's worth something. Like they held back Mox. He did take out Claudio, like he said he was going to take somebody out. Marina even got her comeuppance. So it's like a lot of things that are positive out of this, but I feel like it'll just keep doing the same thing over. I just can't wait for this Revolution match to happen so we could just move past this because I want them to figure out a new plan.
Yeah, one of the things that I was saying during the watch along was that Willow does make the group a little cooler, but yeah. I don't feel like Jay White and Adam Copeland have anything in common. They don't make sense to me as friends.
Like I said, wrestling, that makes them friends.
So what I'm trying to get at with this, though, Reg, is that I feel like Jay White is just a part of this because they had nobody else to put with Adam Copeland for all of this.
Okay, we were just talking about the title picture. Maybe Jay White, they're going to bring it back around to Jay White. That's why they still had him involved. Because, like, why else would he be involved? Like, you're right. Like, why? What is the reason for him to be aligned with Adam Copeland? Like, shouldn't he be trying to get the world championship himself? Maybe he's there just to continue watching, and then he slides in to get himself a match against Moxley?
Maybe, but that would require that would... okay, yeah, okay.
Because why is he there? You're right. Like, why does he? Why? What motivation does he have to continue to help out Cope?
None other than these guys have been assholes to him too.
Yeah, I guess that's what he's doing.
All right, fine. I don't know. I'm just trying to connect the dots here. That's all I'm doing. I'm just
we just want something for Jay White. We're just like trying to make sense of it so he could get somewhere. But I'm like, he keeps coming out without a weapon. I'm like, Jay, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Here's the thing. Like you're right. This has been like pretty much the exact same beatdown that we see every single week. But at least this time, Adam Copeland and Jay White came out, winning out of the end of all of this. And that's probably going to be the only win they get.
This is it. Because I guess he could take out a couple more of the Death Riders guys before the show, but you're not going to get like a pinfall victory over anybody.
No. Or who knows? What if they run back Jon Moxley and Adam Copeland again after Revolution?
Oh, God. Why would they do that?
I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know why I'm throwing it out there, but what? Go back, pick it up, throw it in the trash.
Yes, do not.
I don't know. I'm just thinking here of possibilities. But anyways, that was the Death Rider storyline for today. So I'm going to go and rewind to the top of the show. And for the rest of the show, we're just going to go in a nice chronological order since we pretty much covered the big stuff from Dynamite here today. We kick things off with Hangman Adam Page getting a very quick victory over Aaron Solo. I mean, this match was super fast. It was a clothesline and a buckshot lariat for the win. And after this match, MJF goes out there and they're this was also very, very brief. This was nowhere near what we saw last week. This was just him kind of reminding Hangman that he's real, and he did so by doing a brutal attack on Christopher Daniels, and Christopher Daniels was found in the back completely bloodied up. It was so sad because, I think they kind of messed up in the part where they had Hangman like running back there to look for Christopher Daniels. And this was probably on the camera. They probably didn't plan this out too well because you could see all of the securities and the medics and people just standing there, like in the shot. I don't know if you noticed that, Reg, but I did. And they were just standing there waiting for Hangman to get there. And then Hangman gets there, and then he says like, hey guys, like, come over here and help this man out. And then they finally go out and help Christopher Daniels. So that was just like a little production error where I wish that they would have made a tighter shot or told them not to stand there where it was so obvious that they were just waiting for Hangman to go back there. It's little things like that that sometimes I nitpick at because it takes me out of the moment.
And we were already out of it because to start the show, there was a very funny bit of Hangman coming in his truck, and he's rocking through the backstage area, and there's some random extra guy, like a chair falls down. It looks like he's falling. So to start the show, we're just laughing at this random guy, not knowing if it's supposed to be there. And then there's that bit too. There was just a little bit of extras, but I thought like as an angle, there was a lot of good stuff in this. I love that Hangman and MJF were both still so mad from last week. Like Hangman comes out and he's like, he runs through his match because he's like, this fool spit on me. I want to beat his ass. Like I haven't stopped thinking about it since it happened last week. Bring him out here because I want to get my revenge. And for Max is the same thing. He's still mad that Hangman said he was more real than him. Like that is tearing at him. Like this whole week, that's all he's been thinking about. So when he went out there, he's like, you want to talk about real? I beat up your guy who's real. Like the whole thing is like just both of them still being angry at their face off last week. I think that's a great little bit to add on of like, because they're going to keep adding things to this of like, who's the better person? Who's this? They just keep getting under each other's skin. And I think it's a really good little extra element added on to it because we got a couple of weeks to go to the show. I really think they're hammering it home. Max had a great promo to start the show too, where I guess he was signifying that he's getting rid of his non-existent AEW tattoo that he never had. He's saying that it's gone now. He was at the laser off guy. So that was saying that he played for a little while. Adam Cole clouded his brain. He thought he loved the fans. He thought he wanted to be something, but he's really just a bad guy. He doesn't care about you. He cares about himself. Really great stuff from Max. And I think that their match is going to be insane.
I just remembered, Reg, you still got to get your facial on the air.
That just, again, sounds crazy.
Reg, you got to get your facial. You said you would.
Facial on the air is wild.
On the air. I will pay for it. I will pay for your facial. I'll even
on
get
the air facial
one.
Okay.
I will get you the fanciest platinum luxurious facial.
Okay. If it's a free facial, how can I turn down a free facial? A free luxurious facial. That's just
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about that.
Why are you thinking about my facial, Denise?
Because you mentioned MJF's promo. This is how my brain went. It went MJF's promo, MJF getting laser, and it went to me getting laser hair removal. And then it reminded me of laying down in the chair to also get my facial. And then I remembered that you also said you were going to get a facial. And then I said, oh, you should get one on the air. And so that was my thought process. And that's how I finally got there.
You connected those dots like crazy. That was a Rain Man level of dot connecting. Like, how'd you get from 0 to 100? But I guess.
Fast. You just mentioned MJF's promo and all of that whole sequence of events.
You're like, oh yeah, that facial from one time.
I think you watch it become like our most viewed video ever.
Yeah, because people are freaks. They think I'm getting a facial on.
Dark Side 1985 says, Reg, don't forget, only the front.
Only the front, yeah. We're only doing front stuff here. Just front stuff on my facial, please.
Well, I was going to say the facial is just for the front, you know.
See?
front stuff only around here,
Front stuff
guys.
only. It's the face. Called the faithful for a reason. Jesus criminy.
Oh man. Alrighty. With that being said, let's keep it moving. Will Ospreay versus Brian Keith. We mentioned that this was finally Reg's AEW Dynamite debut, but also the other thing we didn't mention was that they had a fun little matchup here, man. Had some strikes there with Brian Keith. He looks pretty good. But of course, Styles Clash and a hidden blade for the win for Will Ospreay.
Super duper fun match. Of course, Brian Keith came out to Bad Apple, produced by Mikey Ruckus, featuring Righteous Reg and Rich Latta. If you haven't seen or heard that, you can get that on all your music streaming services. It's available there. It's available on YouTube. If you haven't heard that yet, in full with the audio where it needs to be. What I said going into this match, Denise, before it even started, is like, I just want to see BK in more showcases. Like, we talked for a while about the Jericho Vortex, what it entails. You made some good points. I am with you. He has been on TV for most of the time that he's been in AEW. Like, he's been attached to Chris Jericho from almost being signed. And like, if not every week, every other week, he's featured on either Dynamite or Collision and now Ring of Honor. Like, he's featured because of his thing with Chris Jericho. Now, a lot of those features, he's not in a one-on-one match where he gets to showcase and he gets to show why he's Brian Keith, but he is being shown. He is known to a lot of the crowd now because of his association. But I want to see more stuff like this. Like, this is the BK that I know, the Brian Keith that I used to watch on these independent wrestling shows. I know that he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. He was #1 on the BW 500 for a reason, and he got to show a lot of it here against Ospreay. Ospreay is the #1 TV wrestler in the world almost at this point. All of his matches are going to be some of the best matches that you've ever seen, and he does it on a weekly basis. BK brought everything that I love to see. There was a theme, there was the gear, there's the hat, there's the strikes, there's the facials, there's all the things that the reason why he signed to AEW, there's a reason why, and it was on display here. Like, I think if he's given more time, more long matches like this, more time to establish who his character is, more people are going to know and love Brian Keith. So he needs to be in opportunities like this. More things like this is a perfect thing for me to have my theme on. He's against Ospreay. It's a big moment. It's a big opportunity. I loved every moment of it.
So I'm glad that you mentioned that, because it's true. You and I are totally different when it comes to our knowledge and background on Brian Keith. Like, you were familiar with his work. I wasn't. Like, Brian Keith was a completely new individual to me. Like, all I know is the work that he's done on AEW. So it's like, okay, if I'm only watching Dynamite and I've seen just, a couple of collisions here and there, if I'm only seeing this, I've only seen the learning tree Brian Keith.
Right.
I haven't gotten a chance to see this Brian Keith. And that's why, like, today, like, when we were doing the watch along, I even had the reaction of, oh, I wasn't expecting all of that from Brian Keith. And suddenly I had this moment of, okay, I was, in my mind, not, really building up this match a whole lot. And then once I actually saw what Brian Keith could do, I thought, dude, not bad, man. I kind of want to see more of this guy. Why is he just, in this role where he's almost like the he's like the hokey guy?
Yeah, he's on comedic bits and shit. This is like a skit.
Right, exactly. And usually people like that, when you only know them as that version and you don't know them as anything else, it could be kind of hard to be like, oh, okay, when they're announced for a match, you might not have that same kind of excitement that you do when you find out KONOSUKE TAKESHITA's wrestling. Right, because of the way that they've been presented on the show. So for me, I felt like today was the, probably like the third Brian Keith match that I've seen.
That's crazy. See, so like it's like this for me. It's like you brought up the Chris Jericho thing. It's like there's a bunch of people that have seen him alongside of Chris Jericho for the last year and a half, but they haven't really fucking seen him because he hasn't been being the BK. He's just being this sidekick to Chris Jericho. So it's like, that's great. He's been featured, but has he been featured? Because we haven't seen the real him. But today, finally, giving opportunities like this, we get to see the real Brian Keith.
I feel ya. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So we need to get a Brian Keith, the bad apple. Get it every day.
God awful.
And you'd hate that. I was like, I gotta say it now. I gotta say it. All All right. We also had the Murder Machine, Brian Cage and Lance Archer versus the Outrunners. Oh, Reg did not like this. Reg, I know your eyes are already bulging out because we had the Hurt Syndicate play their music during the song, and this essentially allowed for a distraction. So Turbo Floyd was able to roll up Lance Archer for the victory, and Reg is in the mud. You thought that they were going to come out there and just squash the Outrunners, and I said, no, the Outrunners are going to get a little oomph because they're over, and then turns out they got a whole ass victory.
Not mad at the victory at all. I think Outrunners beating them and telling the story, fine. I fucking hated this finish. Oh my God. You can't hate a fucking finish more than I hated this finish. They're having the match. I thought they were going to squash the Outrunners, and they did it. It's a competitive match. I'm fine with it. The Outrunners are over. They deserve to be in this spot. Then the Hurt Syndicate's music plays, and it's fucking Monday Night Raw 2019. What the fuck? The Hurt Syndicate comes out. They're distracted. Oh my God. Never have seen this in fucking wrestling before. They distract him. Roll up. 1, 2, 3. I want to punch my hand through the fucking screen. I never in my life want to watch AEW Dynamite, where the best wrestle, Will Ospreay, was just fucking out here, and see a distraction finish with the bullshit roll up. Whoever booked it, fucking stop. I'm so goddamn angry, and I always come on this show and I'm good, I'm fine. I like 95% of the things that happen on AEW, but if you're gonna give me this bullshit, I'm gonna continue to come on the show and tell you that it's awful fucking booking, dude. It's not that hard to book a fucking finish that's not a distraction finish. It's not hard. If you wanted to put these guys over, there was a gazillion ways you could have fucking put them over, but doing a 2019 Raw finish, it's not the fucking way.
Well, Reg, are you breathing now? Breathe. Okay. Get the blood pressure under control.
I'm all right.
I knew you weren't going to like this. Yeah.
Fucking hated it.
Yeah, this was all you. I didn't care enough to care.
Well, you hate tag team wrestling, so you never were.
I apparently do. I'm sorry, no one's won me over yet. Damn, bro. Let me be passionate about someone. Let the moment happen for me organically.
There was 2 matches on this show that Denise hated. This was one of them, and I think
what was the other one?
About that soon. The trios match.
I didn't hate that match. I even went ooh, ah. If I ooh and odd, that's a good thing, Reg.
I even went ooh. Ah.
So you know I like something. All right, we got Grapple Geekery here who says Bounty Hunter better than Bad Apple. Reg record a new track.
It doesn't work like that, Grapple Geekery. We have to wait until he's done, or Bad Apple's forever.
Paul Morales here says, nah, Reg, tell me how you really felt about that finish.
Yeah, no, I went a little extra, but I hate that shit, man.
I
don't
know,
be
I was
lazy.
like, damn, Reg.
That's fucking lazy booking, and don't be fucking lazy, you guys. We don't deserve that shit. We're watching your program because we like this shit. Don't fucking patronize us.
I feel like I got to clip that last part out and just like have it for whenever we need it. Whenever we don't like something. And
that's rare on this show. We always come on here and I'm like, I loved it, even when sometimes I don't fucking love it. But this shit, you're not gonna get me to love this distraction finish bullshit.
It's funny because I feel like I have no feelings towards this. Like I could not care less. And it's so funny, like we're so opposite in this, but at the same time,
because if you let them, Denise, they'll keep doing it. If you don't say,
stop,
if
this would have happened with a fucking Will Ospreay match, I would have been on here, copy and paste what you said. I guess for me, it's just not something that I took too seriously, just because I'm not that passionate about what we were seeing there.
I don't want fools to be lazy. You only have so much time of wrestling show. You got 4 hours of wrestling show a fucking week, and you're giving me that. Don't give me that. I'm paying for this. I'm on this show talking about your show. Don't treat me like some fucking idiot.
Atta girl.
Oh my God.
For those of you guys who missed it, we've been laughing at the whole atta girl comments. Paul, thank you so much, man, for the super chat. Alrighty, with that being said, so we got, let's see what was up next. Oh, my favorite match of the night. Was this my favorite match of the No, it wasn't. My favorite match of the night was the main event. But anyways, this match, believe it or not, I did not hate. And mind you, Reg, I will admit that I went into this not giving two shits, and I came out of it going, oh, wow, that was kind of entertaining. It was a Daniel Garcia and FTR versus the Undisputed Kingdom.
She lying just like when she said she was a good dancer.
Okay, first of all, I'm a great fucking dancer. Watch when I come out with my video. And secondly, all of the work that they did on the outside, go back and watch the fucking tape. We have a watch along. People can find the spot when I oohed and awed. Okay?
Okay.
I was actually pleasantly taken aback by this match. And mind you, I know, I admit it, Reg. I admit it that when I saw this match on the card, I did not care. I admitted that.
Because you don't like none of these fools. Not one of them. Not a fan of nobody.
I like FTR.
No, you don't.
And I like Roderick Strong.
Oh my God, you had to go through all the names to see which one. That's crazy. Your eyes, you're like up, down, up, down.
Yeah, but I'm honest. I'm telling you right now. I'm sorry.
At that one point where in the match everybody's on the outside and Kyle O'Reilly starts going insane, I'm like, okay, this is fun. But like,
see,
you got to do something with whatever you're doing with this. Is this leading to they announced the match this weekend on Collision? Because Daniel Garcia. Undisputed Kingdom
Daniel Garcia was champion, by the way. Sorry to cut you off, Reg, but I need to say that right now. I forgot that was even a thing. So I don't know what that says.
What did you think he was carrying out every time he came to the ring?
Bro, it was like he was coming out, but it just wasn't, clicking.
Yeah, so I don't know if this whole thing, because they've been doing this for 3 or 4 weeks, this little feud between these teams. I don't know if this is leading to Adam Cole beating Daniel Garcia this Saturday at Collision in Oakland. It might need to, because that championship is in hell right now, because you guys aren't even having them defended. You guys keep having them in these trios matches, which is like, establishing the trios division is fun, but we could do everything at the same time. Why does it have to be one thing? Like, we're focusing on this, and if you're going to focus on this, put the championship on somebody else that's not involved in this is all I really, am concerned with. But if this is leading to something is more with the trios divisions, the trios titles, then I like it. If this is leading to them bringing back the damn open challenge or something for this TNT championship, then I like it. They just got to get to it.
I like it. We got Hamburger Helper here who says Ospreay fought just in front of me and I love AEW. Hamburger Helper, I'm glad you were at the show and you got to experience that. There's nothing better than when people come and fight in your section and you're like,
when you didn't think you were like, you're just sitting in your seat and the whole show's going and like there they are right in front of you and the people you just saw over there. It's like a crazy feeling, especially like with the cameras too. You're like, oh shit, I'm in this, what I'm usually watching.
We start acting crazy. We see cameras, then we start acting crazy. That's what happens.
You're going to be on. You're like, oh, this is going to get me on TV.
Yeah. Hamburger Helper, thank you so much for the super chat and continue. I'm glad you had a good time with the show. All right. See, I'm not the only person. There's people here echoing my same exact freaking statements. See, there's a few. I'm not alone here.
You guys, I'm a big Daniel Garcia fan, and it just makes me sad. That's why I want you guys. So I want everybody in here to be like, I love Daniel Garcia. I want to see so much more, but it's just like something is not connecting.
Deonna Purrazzo versus Harley Cameron. Harley got herself a victory over Deonna, and that kind of spurred a conversation during our watch along, because we were sort of talking about like, who deserved, who earned. I firmly believe that the right choice was Harley winning in this matchup. I think that one of the big things that you and I were talking about coming off of Grand Slam Australia after Harley's match with Mercedes was don't forget about Harley after this. We see this happen a lot. People, specifically in the women's division, will get over and then we don't see or hear anything from them afterwards. I did not want to see that happen to Harley Cameron, and they haven't forgotten about her. She's still out there. She's still doing her little things, and she went out there and she had a fine little match here with Deonna Purrazzo. But the other thing that this spurred the conversation was that Deonna Purrazzo was literally the face of TNA wrestling for a good period of time. She was the person that you tuned in. You were like, I want to see this girl's matches. She went through this phase of like, she had, she was released from the WWE. Then she went to TNA. She made a huge name for herself. We got to see her in these really great matches. I loved her feud with Mickie James. That was one of my favorites. The stuff that she did with Taya Valkyrie, other stuff there that I enjoyed. And Deonna now in AEW, people enjoyed her Thunder Rosa feud. I enjoyed her feud with Toni Storm, the one that she did right when she came in. But from there on, Deonna, when she first came into AEW, I thought, oh yeah, this girl's probably going to be AEW Women's World Champion. What happened? Why haven't they been using Deonna? I think they should be using Deonna as a person that could be having great matches with Mariah May, with Toni Storm again, with Mercedes Moné. Like, these are all people that I should be seeing Deonna Purrazzo wrestle with.
Yeah, Deonna's one of the most confusing kind of wrestlers in AEW for me, because I feel like she could be slotted into anything. Like, she could be #1 contender for either championship, like tomorrow. Like, with any story, she's like right there being a contender that we know and care about. So like this, it's a little bit confusing how she's booked, because I think if given the opportunity, she could do everything that they want and need. So it's kind of confusing. But here, I totally understand this. The thing that I like the most about this Harley and Deonna thing is there's no championships involved. They haven't forgot about Harley, and they're still having her involved because the fans just care about her so much. And so, as we know, in the women's division, if there's extra stories and things being told that are not to do with the championship and just establishing the women's division, I think it's great. And I think that's what this is. They're keeping Harley in everybody's hearts and minds. They're keeping her exactly where she needs to be. She's going to continue to grow, and she's going to be slotted right back into a #1 contenders thing real soon, just with how over she's getting here. But Deonna played her part. This is why she's so great. If they need her for things like this, just to go in, be a good opponent for somebody that you may be a step a level above, but still be that great person, that's what Deonna's for. Only time I'm really angry about is just because I feel like I want more for her, but I totally understand. It's a lot of spots and spaces and women and things that are kind of moving parts, so it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, we're rooting for Deonna, though. I think she's a great wrestler, and I want to see more of that on Dynamite. All right, with that being said, we got to catch up here. We got a couple of super chats that I have to get into. Let's see. We got Sheldon Jackson here who says, Denise, stop the cap. You hate 5 of the 6 men in the trios match. The lies you tell, shaking my head. Doing the math. All right. 2, 3.
You don't like FTR.
I like 3
That's a lie.
out of the 6. I was making sure I was adding everybody.
You don't like FTR. Take them out.
Why would you say that? Why do
you keep saying that,
FTR?
but you don't.
I like FTR. I've told you a million times. Go
That's
back and watch some of
false.
my old reviews.
It's hollow. You're just saying that. It's just like one of those tag teams you have to say, because if you don't say, people are gonna be mad.
Reg,
First of all, you don't like tag team wrestling, so why would you like FTR? And they are
Let me
classic
rephrase
tag
this.
team wrestling.
I don't like tag teams that don't get me excited.
FTR don't get you excited.
FTR does get me excited when they're in there with the Young Bucks, the matches that they had with the Briscoes. Okay, I'm sorry that I wasn't jumping over.
So they haven't got you excited in 2 straight years since they haven't a match with either the Young Bucks or fucking.
Is that my fault? Is that my fault?
I want you to stop the cap like Sheldon Jackson saying you don't like them. You like you don't even like.
To do.
I would say you hate 6 out of 6 people in this match. I don't think you like anybody in this match.
I dressed up as Roderick Strong for Halloween.
Just because of the neck brace thing.
An FTR I have FTR merch. What about that?
It came in one of those crates.
I didn't throw it away, did I? All right. What now, Reg? What now?
You got me there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why I don't know what I need to do to prove myself.
Did nothing. I don't believe you. None of us believe that you like tag team wrestling. You never will.
What are you talking about? I literally spoken about this a million times, that if it wasn't for my favorite tag teams, like the Hardy Boys, like Edge and Christian, like all of these tag teams that I started watching when I was a kid, that's why I said I became a wrestling fan, because I loved freaking tag team wrestling and TLC matches and all of that shit. My favorite wrestlers at one point were the fucking Hardy Boys.
Yeah,
I was a Young Bucks fan. Reg, I was a Young Bucks fan when they were fucking wrestling in AWS in some freaking parking lot outside of a fucking church. So, you know what, Reg? Suck it.
That was then when you liked tag team wrestling. Then you started covering and you got in the game and you're like,
oh
actually, I hate tag team wrestling.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm done with everybody. All right, I'm done.
Listen, FTR, I love you guys. I love tag team wrestling. I'm a tag team wrestling connoisseur.
All this because I said, what did I say about Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly?
That you like them and you're capping, you're lying.
No, I'm not that big of a fan of what they've been doing lately. So I'm sorry. See, why is it so hard? Why is it so hard for you to believe that I can like a couple of the guys and not everybody?
Because I don't believe it. Every time you be putting on a fake smile, every time Undisputed Kingdom comes out, you're like, oh, great.
Every time who?
Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah, I know that. I've openly said I'm not an Undisputed Kingdom fan. I do like Roderick Strong, though.
It was one Halloween costume, Denise. You don't, because that's the only, you never bring up matches. You never bring up your favorite Roderick Strong angles. You're always like, I was him for Halloween. I'm like, that doesn't mean anything.
Well, I'm sorry. What matches do you want me to bring up? Why don't you bring them up? Go, Reg. Name them all for me.
Roderick Strong and Bryan Danielson, one of my favorite matches of all time.
Same.
Roderick Strong and
Samoa you know what? Joe. You're just being a teacher's pet. Moving on.
How you gonna tell me to do it and then I start doing it and you're like, actually.
You know what, Reg? You're just a fucking teacher's pet, all right? I'm done with this shit.
Oh shit, dude, I'm dead.
Oh man. All right. What are we doing? What are we talking about?
You're just talking shit.
I'm mad right now. My blood. When I get like this, it's really hard to come down, okay? Once you got me fucking high-pitched voice and shit.
Oh, dude, so funny. Oh, I'm crying.
This is why I got white hair now. Today I found one white hair, Reg. One.
Oh, shit. You're going to have a full head like fucking Storm eventually. It's going to be great.
Pretty soon, damn. All because people will be like, Denise, why are you stressed? Because no one fucking believes me on this podcast.
You don't like tag team wrestling.
All right, Grapple Geekery says, I know, Reg, just hope they change him back to the bounty hunter so you can record another theme for him. And also, I hope Will didn't book that finish. No,
he's gonna be so mad if he did. No, he did.
Imagine he did. We're out here shit talking.
I know, damn. I take it all back.
Bro, I'm going to be in the doghouse if that shit happens. No.
They can't take us anywhere is all I'm saying.
Deonna and Taya deserve better. Way better. Two of the top women in TNA back in the day. So yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man, I can't even breathe right now. Grapple Geekery, thank you so much for the super chat. Alrighty. And speaking of which, did we already talk about Takeshita and Orange Cassidy?
No, we didn't.
No, I just said the results, but I didn't talk about the actual matchup. This was one that the second that, last week we had spent quite a bit of time talking about how last week's match didn't feel like a main event. And this week we were like, all right, Konosuke Takeshita, Orange Cassidy, that definitely feels like a main event for a Dynamite. This one was just a little bit one of those things where we already knew it was going to be Takeshita, which was fine, but they still did so much though. Got us really excited. There was one near fall towards the end that I didn't bite on, but I did get a little nervous.
As close as you can.
Right, just because I thought, oh shit, wait a minute. Like they did a good job of trying to convince me otherwise, but this one had Konosuke Takeshita written all over that wall. And now we officially know that Takeshita will be facing Kenny Omega, even though they had already made it seem like this match was already official at Grand Slam Australia.
Yeah, I was gonna say we were watching Grand Slam and we were already like, great, that's gonna be an awesome match with Ospreay and Takeshita. I mean, with Omega and Takeshita at Revolution. Like it already felt like the formality. And so when they announced the mini tournament or whatever they want to call it, it was like, why? And then they had the match last week, and I was like, but then you see you understand why. Like Orange Cassidy, he's he has this connection with the fans that he could get you to bite on false finishes like we did here today. Like as the matches go on and the fans get more into it and he starts to build his confidence and build who Orange Cassidy is, that's why he's in a position like this, just because he can elicit those emotions. But TAKESHITA is just like in that mode of like, there's nobody going to stop me. Like, even if we didn't know the outcome of this, the outcome was still going to be TAKESHITA comes in there and throttles him, just because that's the position that he in. The way that he throws those rights and knocks fools out, just his confidence, the way that he walks around, he feels like there's nobody in the world that could beat him. And he's on this collision course with Kenny Omega. That's why we figured that that was going to be the event. He's been fighting like he's the baddest wrestler in the world. There was a lot of great false finishes in this, a lot of great spots, ended it really well. But we all know where this is leading to. And that is another match on this Revolution card that's absolutely insane. Like, we're going to see some of the best wrestling in the world, but then we're going to see Kenny Omega and TAKESHITA go one-on-one and have, you know, what could be the match of the night, what could be the match of the year. They're going to go out there and leave it all on the line. But great main event here. I understand why the execution wasn't as great as I think it should have been, just with announcing the match and kind of getting us to a point. But I thought that both these guys worked really hard and it was a great match.
I second that. All right, we got Tenruza here who says Nick Jackson's IG story teasing AJ and Big Boom AJ versus Orange Cassidy coming to AEW. Elite's going to run wild BC.
No, you messed this up. And Nick Jackson Instagram teasing AJ Styles and the Good Brothers coming to ACW. Elite going to run wild. Bullet Club will be fun.
AJ Styles is not going right now to AEW. What? Why would we know?
It's a tease. Why not?
No,
I think his contract's about to expire.
It's not going to happen right now.
I think his contract's about to expire.
I thought he was talking about Big Boom AJ having his fucking match.
And then they had another excerpt from the Young Bucks book where they said that the first Dynamite ever, AJ Styles and the Good Brothers were supposed to debut on that show, but they ended up WWE found out about this deal and they gave AJ a good ass deal to stay. Now that was 5 years ago. He got a 5-year contract. We could be up to a new contract is all that is going on. But then the Nick Jackson and they teased it and everything. It's a good tease. I'd love to see AJ in AEW.
I was looking at Nick Jackson's page. All right, that was a lot of confusing stuff in there, but all right. And he also says Gabe Kidd versus AJ Styles and Styles versus Ospreay TAKESHITA, please. I mean, it would be hella great, but I don't know. I don't know that's happening. Tenruza, thank you so much for the super chat. We got Sheldon Jackson here who says, yeah, Denise, you just proved me and Reg's point. You don't like anyone in the trios match. Calm down. Talk to your sponsor and therapist over at BetterHelp using the promo code Denise. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Want me to fucking tattoo FTR on my back?
No, because it'd be fake tattoo. You wouldn't really care
like
about
MJF.
Would you fake tattoo MJF?
I'm done with you guys.
I know.
Not answering no more questions.
Unless you send a super chat, then we'll answer.
Thank you, Sheldon Jackson, for the super chat. We got Samuel Mustle who says, Reg, Phil, SRS, and Denise are easily my favorites when it comes to podcasts in general. Thank you for all the time you spend with us. Love ya. Thank you so much, Samuel.
Appreciate
That's very,
you,
very kind of you.
Sam.
Very, very kind of you. And thank you for tuning into the show. Seriously.
So
And
cool.
for sending in the super chat.
Y'all are the best.
All righty. I think we talked. Oh, wait. There was one other thing that I needed to mention because I had a brilliant idea. So we had a backstage interaction.
Mercedes
Moné.
Athena. No, the idea is that Athena
Athena,
Billy
this is going to
Starks.
be the gateway. Reg,
Billy Starks is going to lead to Athena being a part
I
of
said
Mercedes,
that.
and
Yes,
I came up with
said
this
that.
idea
No, I came up
first
with that.
before anybody.
We are terrible. That was not a great listen for the podcast. The audio listeners are like, what the fuck
They're like,
happened
what are
on
they
this
doing,
podcast?
you guys?
All right, let me explain what went down here, all right? Mercedes Moné has an interaction with Billy Starks. Billy Starks basically ends up being the thing that distracts her because from behind, Momo comes with a bat and scares off Mercedes. Chris Spires on our super chats during the show said that this was going to be the connection to Mercedes Moné and Athena, which is a match that we're expecting to happen at All In. And of course, given Athena and Billy's history, it looked like this might be the connection to that, right? And Reg and I were so thrilled by the idea, we both decided we were going to claim it as our own idea on the podcast. And I said it first after Chris Spires.
Yeah, no, just a great thing because Chris thought of it immediately. Immediately in his brain, he was like, oh, damn, this could be Mercedes and Athena, which I think is awesome. And like, I first want to see them announce a match with Mercedes and Billy Starks, honestly, because I think that's awesome for Billy Starks. But yeah, if this is leading to what everybody wants, Mercedes and Athena, I'm all in. I thought this was Mercedes looked amazing in this. Momo, great promo to say that she wants it. The match is going to be awesome. I loved everything about this.
No, you didn't. Don't lie, Reg.
Don't try to flip
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Don't try to flip it on me. I like everybody involved in this for real.
Lies. I don't believe it. All right, we got Tenruza here who says Carl Anderson posting New Japan Pro Wrestling clips now as well.
I mean, I would think so. They don't work.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah. Tenruza, thank you so much for the super chat. All right, with that being said, guys, that is our show for today. As always, thank you so much for everybody who tunes in to the podcast, to the watch along, to whatever it is that you guys tune in for. We could not be more thankful for you guys. Just a heads up on what's going down this week. I fly out to Toronto tomorrow, so I will be trying to get some Elimination Chamber coverage. I'll be at the presser and all that stuff, so keep an eye out for all of that coming to the channel. I'll be dropping a predictions video tomorrow. I shot it today, working on editing it, so I will get that up. And check out the interview that I did with Joe Hendry. I just put it up the day before yesterday. And he talks about, being in the Royal Rumble, winning the TNA World Championship, backstage experiences that he had with Cody Rhodes, John Cena, CM Punk, Paul Heyman, meeting Triple H, all of that. So if you guys like Joe Hendry, you believe in Joe Hendry, go check out the interview. I also spoke with Jack Cartwheel yesterday. Jack Cartwheel is part of the WWE ID program, and there's still been a lot of questions as to what is the WWE ID program. He pretty much broke it all down, gave us a lot of details, a lot of stuff that I wasn't so sure about. So you guys can check out that interview as well. So just check out the content. It really, really helps out a whole lot. So yeah, that's pretty much it for me. But Reg, what do you got?
That's sick. I want to check out that Jack Cartwheel interview because I have a lot of questions myself. It's just Grapsody on Saturday this week. Yeah, that's it. Regular places, regular things, regular people. Appreciate everybody for being here for 3+ hours with us. Y'all are just phenomenal. So cool. So great. Thanks, my friend Denise. Have safe travels out to Canada. Be careful out there again. They don't like Americans. Rightfully so.
Don't worry. I'm gonna show my other side. I'm gonna show my Dora. All right, we got PLG here who says we all expect you to have your glasses next week.
At least for a minute. If I'm getting my facial on screen, you got to wear glasses on screen.
What if someone steps on them and they break? Then what?
How are they gonna get onto the ground?
You never know. People be reckless around here. Maybe they'll fall and I'll accidentally step on them.
Get the little strap that goes in the back.
I'm gonna be walking around with no fucking strap.
Get the nerd strap.
I'm gonna be freaking Steve Urkel.
It could just fall down and it won't ever fall down.
No way. Alrighty, guys, that was our show for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.